Happy Sunday.
What's cracking? Happy Sunday to all.
And to all, a good night.
We hopping on this joint, recapping this week, what y'all got going on. Or welcome.
Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. I'm discombobulated a little bit. I thought I was on track.
Me too, but nah.
Technical things, y'all. Technical things. Okay. Oh, never mind. It's hating on me. But what's up? We just waiting for some people to come on in. Come on in. Join us. Let us know what you up to. Let us know where you checking in from.
Yep. Oh, that's cool. Now they put the chat right here next to the video. Maybe we used to have to scroll down.
I thought it
No. Few last times it wasn't.
Oh no.
But what's cracking? How was y'all week?
Right. While we wait for him, I guess I can ask you, how was your week?
My week was pretty cool. I ain't really get done what I wanted to get done, even though it still got done. But how was your week?
My week was definitely full of things to do.
Man, I think it's crazy how quick the week went.
Yeah, it's like funny how you can just be so caught up in just doing everything that need to be done, and then it be like, dang, it's Friday. Like it's
Crazy.
even crazy that it's Sunday. Honestly.
Yeah, like I don't even know how it was Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
It's actually funny. I remember being younger. They would be like, "Oh, we just wait. When you get grown, you gonna be wishing that you could just be young again, cause time just gonna be flying."
Man,
And I guess I can see how, because if you constantly like in motion, like you always doing something, the days just kind of just go by.
yeah.
But,
Oh, at least we busy moving
Yeah.
and doing stuff, cause
yeah.
I guess it's easier for time to pass by when you're doing something, but it still be like, dang, slow down.
Right.
What happened?
Man, that's why it's important to be doing what you want to be doing.
Yes.
Because that would suck to just wake up and one day be 60 and be like, dang.
What I do?
Right. Like, all them days that went by.
Dang, I need to do something.
God dang.
But time, I swear, it be making me thinking like, dang, am I moving too slow? Did I even get something done? What did I just waste time doing? Like, dang.
Right.
But if y'all just checking in, let us know where y'all watching from.
Yes. Let us know what y'all up to. How was y'all week? Did y'all have a productive week? Or was it like
Did it fly by for you? Or was it a quick week? Or was it like a slow drag?
Right.
Let us know how it went for you.
Ooh, and if anybody got any like time management tips, let us know. It's just weird when you running like you're running your own business, and it's like businesses branch off of that business. So it's kind of like we're at the point where we need to get more help. So we trying to figure out which section will be best to hire more help in.
Cause it's like, shoot. It's crazy. We got a lot of businesses for real.
Yeah.
And it seems like we're only doing like two things, which is working on our houses and making YouTube videos. But it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
It's working on our houses, working on other stuff, having a rental company with like tenants and stuff. Then we got YouTube, having to post videos, make sure we editing videos. Homeschooling.
And
home
cooking,
living.
right? We're not. It's not like we could just be like, oh, we about to just microwave something real quick. We don't eat like that. So
Right.
we
So we like-
cooking every meal. Like literally we make like our meals from scratch. So it's just like, ooh, if anybody got any time management tips. But I'm just feeling like blah. Cause it be like it's only so much that we can do
Right.
before it be like, okay. But I mean we did technically get some help
Yeah.
by hiring people for the garage transformation that's gonna be coming.
Right. That's
Y'all
gonna
gonna
be
get to see.
yeah, nice video for you all to see too. We got a nice little transformation.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's raw for real.
Right. So if you're in here, like if you just came in, let us know you're here. Even if
Yep.
you want to just give us a wave or even just like the live stream. Just let
Yep.
us know
At least
you're here.
like it, because we know a bunch of people be watching from their TV. So
Right. It might
Hey.
be just easier to hit that thumb
yeah.
than to actually type.
Right.
Because even with us, when we watch on the TV, it's irritating because our controller is like messed up. So it's like it'll turn on, then it'll die, then it'll turn on, then it'll die. So
He just messed it up.
right, when we trying to type a message, it'd be like, oh, forget this. Like,
I don't even think we can type a message on the TV.
oh, we can't. You
No,
can't comment on the
that's
TV?
just. I think you could just search
Oh,
on the TV. I think you just like it.
okay.
But we watch a bunch of videos like on the TV, so it'd be like, dang, we need to comment on these videos.
Yes.
So sometimes we go grab our phone, do it that way, but we know it'd be convenient to just sit back and watch the TV. shit.
Right. Like, I'm curious if y'all are able to respond. How are y'all watching this live right now? Like,
Right.
are y'all watching on the phone or on the TV? I'm just gonna take it that y'all watching on the TV if y'all don't respond.
Yeah, right. We know the last live somebody said they was watching on their laptop. So
Yes. Yeah.
pretty cool.
So, I mean, that's pretty much what we've been trying to figure out. Where, I guess we could just kind of, well,
Talk about this crazy roof situation.
yeah, like we could just go
Man.
back on the videos we uploaded
Right, so the
in
past
the
video,
past week.
right, the past week. Hearing some stuff over there. But in the past week, y'all see we uploaded a video about the roof. So, see, I attempted to patch the roof by doing like half green and matching it up with the shingles that was already there. And after doing that, we realized, it don't look right. So we just said, forget it, we're gonna tear the whole roof off. And instead of going with the green, because we could have left that and kept going, and I could have just kept on going all the way to the top and would have been done with it when it had none of the issues we got going on now. But it's like, green is just like a color we ain't want to put on that house because finding the accent colors and stuff like that, it's like longevity. We rather get a neutral color. Green is not like a neutral color.
Right. I mean, I guess it
But
blends in with the trees,
Yeah.
but I just feel like it just wasn't our type of. It wasn't the aesthetic we were going for.
Yeah.
Like we didn't want that look.
So then we end up tearing off the whole roof,
Yeah.
tarping the roof because it was about to rain,
Right.
and bang, go home that night. And this is what's funny because I didn't even have a video of when I actually went into the house. Like I just gave y'all a preview when I was saying like, oh, got a call last night, and I walked in and I seen this. But man, when I woke up, because I thought the house was on fire,
Right.
because they called, we had missed calls, so I race over there. I'm like, really, I'm half asleep, so my eyes really closed. I don't even know how I got there.
Right. So technically, he didn't give y'all a preview. He gave y'all like the day after.
Right, that was the day after we
Yeah.
found out.
So when you actually went over there, it was one of those rush situations. Like, oh my
Man.
gosh, let me hurry up.
Right, 1 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy because when I got there, opened the door, everything seemed cool. So I'm like, all right, ain't nothing on fire. The fire department out here. But then I like look down and I'm like, dang, why the floor wet?
Hmm.
And I'm like, dang, it's holes in the tarp. And I'm looking up. I'm like, man, that's crazy. And then I go outside because I'm like, it was super wet in there. And I'm like, dang. Go outside, come around, and I just look up at the roof. And then I'm like, did I even realize?
I don't even.
No, I went outside and I looked at the roof and I'm like, what the heck? Went back in the house and like we tore down a chimney that was there. So it was a big hole in the roof. And I'm looking up and I'm like, dang. what is that? I'm like, that's the dang on sky. I'm like, never did somebody just come steal this tarp. Like, that's what I was thinking in my head. Like, you telling me it was a crackhead or like somebody then just came and stole this tarp. So I went outside and the tarp gone though. I'm like, is you serious? Like, that's a 20-foot tarp.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, man, what the heck? So then I go on the other side of the house, the whole tarp just over there laying down. And I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, F it. Closed the door, went back home because I was literally half asleep.
Oh my
Man,
God.
woke up the next day and then that's when we came back over there.
Right.
And that was the first time. So literally it was the first time it happened. Nailed it down. Left.
There was more rain
in
that house.
Came back. Tarp blew over again. Fixed the tarp again. And in the midst of fixing the tarp that time, like I pulled a muscle in my back. It already was like tense. But man, I ended up pulling the muscle and man, when that, it be like muscle spasms. So it's like you really can't even do nothing. And I was literally on the roof like, oh, snaps.
Man,
so,
I swear, I think I remember that because I feel like I was there in the car.
Yeah.
And then you was just like, man, F that.
Right.
Like, he was
I
like,
couldn't even.
F that. He just got in the car. And then that's when we was like, we calling the roofers.
Yeah, we like, damn, we gotta find some roofers. So
yeah.
Fellow investor we know, I'm like, man, what's up? You got some roofers? He like, yep. So then they came out. They hopped up on the roof, put the tarp back, nailed it down.
Ooh, shout out to them. They came there, they were not playing.
Heck no, they got
on there with no hesitation. And it was like dark for real.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, we don't care, we about to get up there.
Threw the tarp on there, bang, 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 stapled it down. I'm like, then they slid down the ladder. I'm like,
right.
What the heck?
And they was singing.
Right.
But wait a minute, what about when he was like, hey, like, can you like get on the ladder? Can you do something with the ladder?
Yeah.
Move the ladder. And
right, he's like,
okay.
Man, he like, can you move the ladder down? And I'm like, dang, I really was about to do it because I be trying to fight through stuff, but I'm like, I can't even do it. I'm like, the reason why y'all here is because my back messed up.
Right.
So I couldn't do that, but another dude ended up moving it. But then what's crazy about that, we didn't even put this part in the video that we was having issues. Like the first roofing people we found, they came out, wasn't calling back. So then
it seemed like they was busy.
Yeah.
Like they were busy and then they wasn't able to get the person who needed to come price it out there to price it. And okay, so that was
the first person. Couldn't get them after multiple attempts. And so then we was at Menards, like a builder store or whatever. We went there and then I found some dudes that was buying roofing stuff. I'm like, y'all do roofing? They like, yep. Boom, gave me the address to give me a quote.
Oh, hold on, babe. I'm sorry. What's up, Barbara? How
Barbara,
are you?
what's going on?
Hey. Let's see what Barbara said. Good to see you're back. How are you doing today? Hope you have a wonderful day on this Sunday. You and your husband are watching on my phone. And to enjoy. Aww. Well, thank you for taking time to comment and letting us know.
It, Barbara.
And I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we hope that we talk to you before then, too, even if it's just in the comment section.
We might have to hop on this boy New Year's Eve.
Right.
For real.
But we truly appreciate you, too, because we noticed that you have been commenting and, like, just letting us know that you're there. So that
we appreciate that.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. It's nice to hear from people because sometimes it can be like quiet, but it's nice when we get to kind of go back and forth and talk to y'all. So yeah.
And we just talking about this crazy roof situation.
Right, we kind of talking about the last videos basically. It's just like going over like the behind the scenes that we didn't really get to share in the video. But it's kind of like the backstory. Yeah. And you were basically, so the first roofers, they came out. It seemed like they was about their business, but then they wasn't able to make time for us, basically.
That's right.
The second
roofer, I found them at the store.
Yep. He
came out, gave me a quote. Red flag number one was, he like, oh, your roof is 17 squares. Our roof is only 13 squares.
And he actually shared that in the video.
He shared that too. Right. Yeah. Because I measured it or whatever, and I told him, I'm like, I don't know if you got your numbers wrong, but this is what I measured, and I literally gave him the whole measurements.
Right.
And he was like, oh, I think he was like, what did he say? Made a mistake? I don't know what he said.
Or did he say, oh, when I get there, we'll go over it together? Because I think he came by himself or something.
I don't think he got up on the roof.
Yeah, I think he just came there by himself, and then I think he was like, okay, well, we'll just run through it together.
Right. So then he came back. Then he was like, all right, it's like 13, but he like, I'm going to charge you for 14 just in case, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So I think it was going to be like 14. No, that was like, he was going to charge us like...
Honestly, I don't remember him ever coming back. I remember him saying we'll go over it together. And if it's that many squares, then we'll pretty much like go with this, the price of that.
Right.
But I'm pretty much saying it's 17 until me and you go together.
Yeah.
Go through it. But that's when he was like, okay, so if you want me to do it, like you gotta give a payment.
Right. And he like, yeah. So remember, I got all the materials. They ain't gotta buy nothing. All they gotta do is show up, put the roof on.
Right.
So he like, oh, okay, I'm gonna need half down before, you know what I'm saying, I can even put you on the schedule. And I'm like,
before we can even get put on the schedule, he want half cash,
man,
down.
So I'm like, so you want us to give you, I forgot how much he was charging. Was he charging like 2,000 or something?
I can't even remember.
I don't
It was more than, because I feel like our down payment was gonna be around 2,000.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, I'm like, to be honest with you, I ain't giving nobody no money there. I'm like, this is my first time doing business with y'all.
Right.
I'm not about to give you no money. I'm like, we got all the materials. I'll give you some money when y'all show up to do the job.
Exactly.
Like, I'm never about to get somebody some money that I never got a job done before. And you telling me I got to give it to you to put you on the schedule. I get some people operate like that, but
half down though?
Like half?
And we don't even know you?
Man, not
and
a third?
We supposed to expect you to come?
Like, people is crazy, man. I'm like, no. So I told him, I'm like, no, man, I can't do that. He like, oh, most of my customers, when they do it, blah, 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 they always do it. And I'm like, I'm not about to do that. I'm like, I'm in this business and I already heard it. I'm like, honestly, it sounds a little scamish. And I told him, and I'm like, I'm not just about to pay nobody. Because I'm like, you can easily run off. And that's when I told him. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. All right, well, usually I do this because people be canceling at the last minute or whatever. And I'm like, I want this done. I need this done. Like,
right.
I wouldn't be going back and forth with you about they need it done.
Exactly.
So then he like, all right, well, we'll do that then. When you show up, I'm like, nah, when y'all show up, start working.
Right.
I will give you some money. And then he like, all right. And then it was something else. It was something else, he told me.
So
I think I asked for the wood, a price for it was something. And I think when he said that, it was just like, all right, never mind, I'm good. And then he like, oh, you gonna cancel one day before? And it's like, yeah, like, you just told me some off the wall stuff. Like, I don't get people, man. So we was like, crossed him out. And then I had a roofer number in my phone, but I think I didn't call nobody in my phone just yet. And the guy that I text that I ran into in the past, he's like, oh, yep, I'll pull up. He pulled up the same day, gave me a quote, and he like, oh, I do it by myself. He like, it's really just me. And I'm like, dang, we be doing our stuff by ourselves for real. But he like, yeah, he's like, me and another worker or whatever. I'm like, okay.
Hold on, man. Just want to say, what's up, Kill? I hope I'm saying this. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's
what's
Kill.
Up, Kill?
What's up,
Kill? Okay, Kill said, hey, fam, just dropping in. I'm hoping the roof and house comes together soon. Thank you so much. We appreciate you stopping by and saying what's up. And I hope you had a great week. I know we got to talk last Sunday.
Yep.
Well, was it last Sunday? It might have been the Sunday before last. But I hope you've been good. And thanks for checking in. Also, Casey79 is in the house.
What's up, Casey?
Hey. I hope you are well. I hope you had a great Sunday. He was definitely trying to rip y'all up.
Yes. Like, this is not our first rodeo.
And I just want to add on there too, like, he was like, oh no, you can't do that. Like, he kept on reaching back out, like, so you just not gonna do that? Like, you just really gonna just like not go with us? This is the same person who was saying you have to give us 50% down before I
Yeah.
even put you on the schedule.
Man.
And we never had told him like, okay, we want you to do it. Like we never was like, okay, we want you to do it. Remember, we was still getting estimates.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, okay.
And I think that's what I told him too.
Yep,
like,
that
all right,
basically somebody else
still gotta
came
get
in
one
with
more
a different
number.
price. Yeah.
And then he like, well, I got you on the schedule for here, and I'm like, oh.
Right.
Like,
And
I
this
ain't
is
tell you
through
so.
text messages. It was
Yeah.
like he had bully energy through text
Yeah,
messages.
so it's like, all right,
That
your
was
energy
crazy.
wrong. You can get this step.
That was crazy.
But the other guy,
yeah.
then we found the other guy.
Yep.
Pretty cool. Gave me a good price.
Mm-hmm.
And he like, you got all the materials, and then we looked at it. He like, oh yeah, you gonna need fresh wood and stuff like that. So we went and bought everything, got everything there, and they pulled up. It was him and another dude.
Right. So that's pretty much what y'all gonna see unfold in our next video.
Yeah.
We really are trying to just speed up, like y'all. When I say we really want to catch up with where we are today,
Right.
just so we can be able to like literally in live time be telling y'all like kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
Because
And we could be going live over there at the project.
yeah, because it feel like we don't want to ruin
Right,
the
the
surprise.
process.
Yeah, like we don't want to ruin the process because it's just been beautiful even seeing it unfold, because it's crazy when you just look back like, wow, like
Man.
even his dad just like commented on the recent video, and he was just like, dang, like it don't look like that no more. And because he saw it now, and he probably like, dang, like wow, just looking at that video is a reminder to him too, like dang, it really used to look like that.
Man.
But I can't wait for y'all to see the point it's at. Like just walking in there now, it almost is like a breath of fresh air. So I can't wait to share that.
Yes.
I hope y'all
Stick around because it's gonna get fun. But we pretty much just trying to get it to posting more videos because we got a bunch of videos in between. So we really want to do like at least 2 videos a week for real.
Man.
It kind of catches up. But it's like we doing a million things. And then it's like, it's even like emails and stuff with people that want to like collaborate and stuff like that. We can't even email them back because we doing stuff over here. And we doing stuff over here. It's like.
And sometimes it don't just be that we can't email them back. It also be like we're trying to think about if we should move forward with it. Because to be honest, in the position we in now, it's like people, like we're basically growing. So some people will just be like, oh, I just want to give this to you for free. And it's like they're not considering that
it takes time.
Skills have been built to know how to install these things. And if it was a random person on the street, they're not about to install this thing for free. Just because you're giving it to them for free, and then you just think like, oh, I gave it to you for free. That covers
Make
the
a video
cost
for
of you
us.
doing it. Yeah,
It's
and
like
they don't know, I guess, that we kind of are business savvy, and it's like he actually do these services for other people.
Yeah.
So it's like he know how much somebody will get charged. Or
Right,
we can look it up too. Like we can literally look it up and be like, oh, I would get this much to install this. So it's like sometimes we kind of feel kind of like they trying to get over on us because they like, oh, y'all still like y'all small, and it's like, but
they'll say yes.
yeah, like they don't care. They just want free
It's
stuff.
like no, and it ain't even that because even
our time
when it comes to recording videos, like that's a job too. Like to record it, edit it. They just thinking, oh, I'm gonna give you this, you can install it, and then you can show everybody. And it's like, no, I gotta work to install this, get all this stuff to put together to make sure it works. Then, homegirl right here got the camera. She gotta edit all this stuff that we just installed.
And think about what's gonna be the best way to tell the story, like, cause we basically care about our stuff. We don't want to just throw stuff out to y'all. Like we care about the way we deliver our story.
And it's like when y'all see us working with like a product or something like that, we don't want to just be like, oh, somebody just gave it to us and be like, this is the only reason why we showing y'all. No, it's like if we gonna use it, then we gonna show y'all. Like we ain't really the type to just throw anything in people's face.
Yeah.
Like, oh look, they gave us this for free. Go mess with them. Like no, we gonna give you an honest review.
Yeah, because I feel
if we even put it on the video.
Right. And that's what we've been telling them too. Like, if you genuinely want us to try it out, then just go ahead, send it to us. And they'll be like, oh no, like we don't want to do that. Like, we pretty much want to have a guarantee for you to say I'm gonna make it. It's like, well, if you want a guarantee, you gotta pay. If you want a guarantee, or you at least gotta be fair with what you're giving.
Right.
Yeah. But okay, take y'all time. You have to protect your brand from the woo. Yes. Yes. Yes.
For sure.
Because it's some people who will mess around and even have a brand. They just come in overnight and then they be like, oh yeah, put us out there, like promote this, and then you never know. The next day they might be on some other stuff. Like, you never know. So it's like you gotta make sure, even with when it comes to like new brands, making sure like, is they a trustworthy person or at least a trustworthy company?
Mm-hmm.
But,
sure, we need to see what's up with the one company.
Right. So yeah, it's been pretty cool though. Like, we've been having fun sharing the process. Like, sometimes we be so excited we'll be about to jump out our skin. Like, okay, let's just go do something.
Man.
Like, we just want to go do something, and then it be like, dang, okay, I guess it is 1 a.m. Maybe we should go to sleep.
Man.
But yes, y'all. So shoot, how was y'all week? Like,
right.
And y'all weren't here earlier, but even if y'all have any tips, like, do y'all got any time management tips? Like, Keo, I know that you be busy. I know you told us last time that you pretty much be busy. I know you end up having to leave so you can get ready to go to work. So even if you got any time management tips, like, hey, let's talk.
I want to know, like, how crazy a situation they got before somebody's like, all right, I need to pay somebody.
Ooh, well.
Like, when stuff just get to overstacking.
Ooh, I know it probably could turn into just, like, I feel like when people go, like, just for example, if somebody go viral to the point where a company can't cover the products that they trying to sell. Like, I've seen that happen a lot. Like, somebody would be like, oh, y'all, check this out. And it'll mess around and only be 10 of them, but 100 people want it. And then they be like, oh, dang, I can't make those that fast for y'all. Like, we was just looking at the one brand. It was like a build a fort. I was showing Ty because I think we want to share that journey with y'all too. Just us downsizing, y'all. We've been getting rid of so much like clutter. I don't know if y'all know this, but our plan is to downsize and go into an RV. So we gonna share that. But we were checking out like this fort company, and it was funny because they was just like, sorry, like, we can't give y'all no forts until next year in February. So it's like, that's an example. It's like, the product was so good, they like, dang, we ain't even got no more for y'all until next. Y'all gotta wait till February for the next batch. So that's an example. Where is my house shoe, y'all? I'm looking for my house shoe. This little freaking got cold. These things warm. I'm like, where my house shoe go? So,
My time. The tips are, don't procrastinate and write your schedule down and cross out your accomplishments.
Ooh, heavy on that. Cross out your accomplishments. Wasn't I just telling you that? Oh my gosh. I love that. I love those tips. Because when it comes to procrastination, woo, it's crazy because you can procrastinate by doing something that, like,
doing something else you, like, all right, I'm supposed to be doing this.
Oh my God.
But not, let me stop that. I'm just gonna go do this over here.
The negative of working from home. That's a very high negative of working at home. Because it's like, but what? I'm washing these dishes. That need to be done. But it's like, you need to be editing the video too. What? I'm washing clothes. That need to be done. Like, that's so crazy. It's like, but I mean, of course, that's stuff that has to be done anyway. But it's like funny how you can really procrastinate in that way.
Even in my case, so I'll be like, when I'm over there at the house, it's like, dang, I could finish up this dang on little room right here and finish touching up this mud, but I could really go over here and get to paint this room for real to see what this about to look like. Because I really don't feel like doing that. So
Man,
let me just go do this because there's something else I can be doing.
And that's actually funny because that's literally what it is. It's like I really don't feel like doing that.
Yeah.
So it's like it's easier to pretty much be like, but I'm doing something. What is that? Staying busy. That's just keeping busy, doing tasks that really don't like matter at that point.
Yeah. Because it's like you might as well just finish. Might as well finish that because you don't want to do it. So it's like you might as well do it so you don't gotta do it.
Right. And then
yeah.
And she said, write your schedule down. I'm trying to get a schedule like down pat. It's so funny because I feel like homeschooling, it really sometimes can depend on the kids, but I want to kind of get more structure because it's like, I understand some things pop up, but it'd be nice to just have at least a set structure, like just for us all to kind of be like, okay, do this at this time, this, even if that day it don't like play out exactly how it is, but every day at least we can look forward to like, okay, let's at least have this base. Yeah, we were just talking about that, like we need to have like an end of the year meeting to kind of like go over that stuff, and even how you were saying like cross out your accomplishments. I think that's really important too, because I was just telling him like sometimes I do a lot of the like behind the scenes work, and kind of like it's different when you're doing stuff kind of like paperwork or like just stuff that you won't see the transition for real,
right?
Like unless you be like, oh right,
I mean, so you still unless you paying attention to it.
Yeah, it's like
I know what you mean.
Well,
like,
I'm just saying
painting
like
a room versus getting some papers in order.
Exactly.
Like somebody they'll
like
see the room
paperwork.
get painted first versus this background stuff that just got done, so you could be able to paint that room.
Right, and even if you bring up like even when it comes to like editing, like somebody might not notice like, oh okay, it's a process to the editing before it can even get there. So it's just important, like you mentioned, about making sure to write down accomplishments. And we have to make sure we do that too, because we kind of talked about it at the beginning of the video, like how it seems like time just be going. And then it can be like, dang, what did we do? And it's like, oh, you did some stuff, trust me.
Man,
like,
you'll forget what you did.
Yes.
That's why it'd be good to write down an accomplishment.
Yes.
So,
and cross it off the list. Like, I did that. I did that.
Right. Cause y'all see in our, like, we got a whiteboard back here. Yeah. But we got we got 2 whiteboards at the property, but after them boys they got dogs by that rain roof. It's like, I think it was tainted ever since then. So we actually need to clean that off. And rewrite back down, because that's the easiest way to knock stuff off the list when you actually see what need to be done versus just going off your head. It's like, all right, boom, I know I gotta paint this room, I know I gotta sand that over there, I know I gotta do trim and stuff. Right. So it's better to see it, because I swear, I know I really used to be going crazy in my brain with like our first flip. I start this over here, then stop doing that. Boo, go do this. Wait. Stop doing that. Go do this.
A bunch of half-done stuff.
Yeah, because it's like everything need done, so I gotta do it.
Right. It's but just everything at 50% instead of 100.
Yep.
Dang. Kid, be gracious to yourself, because you guys are doing great. You are figuring it all out. I love the idea of having family for your sisters. Yes. Thank you so much. We appreciate you noticing, and you're right. Gotta be gracious.
Definitely appreciate it.
And it's crazy because I think that's why we like sharing our videos, because it's even funny for us to look back. And it's funny because with the family meetings, I feel like that's gonna kind of help us like pay attention to like, dang, okay, what keeps staying the same every year? And then it also is gonna let us see like what has actually been changing every year, and just to celebrate that. I feel like that's what I want to start doing for the end of the year, to literally just kind of just take a break to really just look back at the year.
Yeah.
What did we do
Like, what
this
did we do?
year? Like, and what do we want to do next year?
What can we do better next year?
Yeah.
Like what we messed up on. Like, all right, that'd be a good thing too. Write down everything that went wrong. Like the L's that we took and learned from.
Ooh, and what
all the
mistake
lessons.
do we keep repeating? Because I already know one mistake that keep being repeated, and I'm just like,
We need to write this down. Well, I guess we can watch back the live.
oh
because
right,
we
maybe
coming up
we
with some
should
good
write it
topics.
down. Yeah, and Casey said, I hope I'm saying it right too.
Casey.
I
What-
try to make checklists.
Wait, before you read it,
Okay.
what else would that say? Cassie. Ah, is it Cassie or
Because
Casey?
I have a cousin named Cassie.
Right,
But
and grandma.
usually when I see Casey, when I see that spelling, I see Casey.
Or is it two S's if it's Cassie?
Oh,
Like sassy.
right.
Mhm.
Versus haha.
She don't know
Okay,
Casey.
okay. Okay. She tries to make a checklist and tries not to move on to the next task until I complete the finished task. That's actually a great idea. I saw somebody say they'll do like 3 for one day. Like they won't make any tasks except for 3 tasks for one day. And then it's like they just make themselves focus on those. So that's actually interesting. Like, no, you have to do this first. And that's actually funny because we were talking about that a little bit when we was like falling asleep. Like, you know what, babe, we need to do that. That's how he sounded. Man, we should do this.
Right there.
We was about to go to
It was
sleep.
some real
And
stuff.
I'm like,
Like,
That's how it be. Like when you be in a deep thought, but you sleepy, and it's like, hey, hopefully she catch some of this.
man, it's like, you know, I was thinking about it before I went to sleep.
Yes, that's actually a great idea because with something like that, that remind me like of if it's like time blocking, for example, and it's like, nope, this is literally the moment for you to do this. You are not. You know what? That reminds me of like when I'm homeschooling, like when I'm teaching them, I will be like, nope, you cannot be on your phone. And I will literally like just not answer my phone unless it'll be like somebody called back a couple times. Because sometimes that can unlock you just touching your phone and trying to be on your phone.
Absolutely.
So,
that's how I be at work. It's like I just be using my phone for music, put music on. But it's like somebody text me and I end up texting them back. It'll make me go down the loophole to something else. Go look at this. Oh, did somebody comment on here? Then an hour.
like,
We like, oh, this phone got my wait. But that checklist, that just made me think of like we be having checklists on our phones and reminders.
Yep.
I actually need to collab with this phone, like from the other one, because that work a lot. You be like, all right, I'm getting something done. I know what I did today.
Right. Shout out to y'all. Those are some great tips. Thanks for sharing. Exactly, because I homeschool my son from 4 to. Whoa! Oh my goodness!
Dang, that's raw.
That is so beautiful. Oh my gosh! Wow. Oh, please feel
Homeschool
free.
questions coming in.
Right, look.
4, 3, 2.
My brain like. She said 4th through 12. Hold on, that's somebody they learn from. Okay. Wow, that is so beautiful. I want to do that.
Yep, it's in the making right now, too.
Yeah. And oh my gosh, I guess one thing, if you don't mind answering, I'm just curious, how can I make this simple? Never mind. I can't even figure out a way to make it simple.
You might as well just say it then.
Cause it's just all in my brain is just like, I just have, for somebody who literally
Your brain just exploded.
homeschool their kid from 4th to 12th, that's like,
Your brain just like, boom.
oh yeah, it could technically be just a million questions. But I was trying to like simplify it. But I'm gonna have to, let me get back to you. That's sad, because I'm like, I got a million. How would I simplify it? Okay.
She said her brain shut off the moment he grabbed her. That's how I be like, boom. That's I don't need that no more.
Did you ever feel like now that we have switched from like the online school to homeschool, I find myself just being a teacher in every moment. Sometimes it kind of be a little frustrating because I'll be like, oh my gosh, do I sound preachy? Like, but I try to pull a lesson from dang near every moment. Like, no, because you have to do it that way. And then I'll be like, oh, wait, I need to tell them why they have to do it that way. Okay, you have to do it that way because A plus B plus C equals the first 3 letters of the alphabet. And then it's just like, they'll be like, okay, mom. Okay, especially Ava. She be like, okay.
I get it.
Right, but it's like school don't just be from when we wake up to noon. It be like all day. And sometimes it be like, am I being too preachy? But I love it, but I don't know.
But it's like, shoot. But then again, they learning. So it's like, we still teaching them regular life.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's going to seem like that, shoot, forever probably.
Right. Yeah,
still teaching you stuff.
Right.
And I was attending nursing school myself at the same time. Oh, my brain would have melted halfway to 12th grade.
First of all, that is just so beautiful to me. Like for you to even have accomplished that, like
and to be doing your own schooling too.
Yes.
That's cool. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to you. That's just wow. Cause I did my prerequisites to try to get into nursing school, so I can only imagine.
Right. And
what that was like.
Kill a nurse, right?
Yeah.
She said, hey, fellow nurse, gang.
Yeah.
Lots of nurses.
Yep.
Lots of nurses homeschool their kids. I didn't know that.
I did not know that either. I didn't know that.
Dang, I know one thing, because my stepmother, she been like in the hospital, like field. So she been schooling for a long time. Like, a lot. She just been in and out the hospital. So she be having some crazy stories.
I bet.
Man. But shout out to the nurses. That's why I be like, shout out to y'all, because it's some.
Truly appreciate y'all.
We wouldn't be rolling if it weren't for y'all, that's for sure.
Right. Because I'm sorry, it's just not in me. Like, I'm more of like a business relationship type of person. Like, I can't really be physically like, okay. Like, I only like to do like they hair. I don't like to do other people's hair, but I like doing their hair. Like, I'll do my, our kid's hair, and I do his hair. But it's like something about thinking about touching somebody is just like, it's something in y'all able to do that, and that's beautiful.
Like, I got you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of person, right, and this is crazy. Like,
oh Lord.
When it comes to like I know most patients be alive, right? But I'm just the type of person, if I'm working with a live thing and all of a sudden like they die or something. Hey.
Oh my God.
I don't know, I might got like a phobia or something to like
you just like dead stuff.
I'm like, ooh. Let me tell y'all a crazy story, right?
Uh-oh.
This was like when we was renovating. This is our first time renovating the house for somebody else. So this is right around the time I quit my job. Man, my dog. Like, I was there working, one of my homies, he was there working with me. And my freaking dog started having like a panic attack. I don't even know if it was it probably was like a panic attack. But it looked like he was out of here, like he was dead. And my dude, he like, bro, grab your dog, like, we gotta take him downstairs. And I'm like,
oh,
I can't, bro. I'm like, it's just something in me, but like locked up and was like, oh, snaps, like this dude dying. And I'm like, bro, you gotta grab him for me. I'm like, it was hectic. I'm like, bro, you gotta grab him for me. We can, boom, just take him downstairs and put him in my truck. And he was scared because it was a pit bull. So he like, bro, I'm scared he gonna bite me. And I'm like, I promise you he not gonna bite you. Like,
how you know?
I don't know.
Oh my
but
God.
I knew. Because it's like, I didn't know though.
Seizure.
And it was crazy because
that's so sad.
I don't know. Because he was, the thing about it, the dog got too hyped up, like to the to the fact like we is playing with him, but he don't like loud noises. So the air compressor kicked on, and y'all know the air compressor is like an air machine, but that boy kicked on, and he thought it was like trying to kill him. So he like barking at it, and then no, I had a nail gun, so when you shoot it, it's like fire, and I'm just nailing up trim, and he like going crazy, and then I'm get to playing with him with the little gun, like swinging it, and he like he trying to kill the gun. So I put the gun down, and I'm like get to doing something else. Then the air compressor kicked on again. Then this dude just like literally start freezing up, like stiffening up, and like when animals get to stiffen up, that mean he out of here. This dude got super stiff.
Oh.
Like wasn't even moving. He was just like.
He was breathing though.
Yeah, Ryan like, bro, come be with your dog. He's dying, and I'm like, oh shit, he's dying.
Oh my God.
I'm like, oh, it's a mess. I'm like, ooh, bro, I can't. I'm right here like this, like I'm with him.
Oh my God.
That was crazy, man. I'm telling you, this dog, but he ended up being fine.
He probably had like a panic attack
I think he
or
did.
A seizure or something.
Because after that, he was cool. Then we took him outside, put him on back of the truck, and I was about to take him to like the emergency. And then all of a sudden, he just snapped out of it and was cool. Wow. And then in the house, the dang on air compressor kicked on again, like, and then he just started stiffening up again. I'm like, oh, snaps. Like,
that is so crazy.
I think he was like, it had to be like a panic attack or something. But after that, he was cool. He ain't never did it no more. So, I ain't gonna lie. That was the scariest moment ever. Because I'm like, dang. If I was there by myself, ain't no telling what would have happened. Man.
And Kia says high def is definitely tough no matter how long you're in healthcare. You never get over it. I could do construction because I couldn't do construction because I'm terrified of rats.
Hey, see.
Like, hey, see,
we
that's the trade-off.
Right.
That's the trade-off. Hey,
you do that, I'm gonna do this.
That's why it be a community.
Man.
Be like, you got your part? Yeah, I have my part.
This is how we build together.
Right. Community. Man, that is actually crazy. I don't even think have I ever had an experience like that? I feel like I haven't ever really had an experience like that. I just know that when I was younger, I fell and bust my head, and that was like scary. I still remember just like laying on my aunt's lap, and all I see is a t-shirt just full of blood, like just behind me. But it's like more so a personal experience, like, okay, whoa, that was scary. And then they was like, oh, I just remember being in the hospital after that, and then they was like, oh, if you don't quit moving, then I'm gonna have to stitch up your head. And I guess they used, I don't know if they had some type of glue or something, but
probably glued to that.
Yeah, but it was like, ooh, I still actually got a spot from that. So look, hey, I know some nurses were there, shout out to y'all, but that's like the only memory I really have that was kind of like, oh my gosh, like I can't even imagine how my mama and my aunt felt. Like,
man, yeah, that's crazy.
But I'd be super like scared of like ice. That's why like when the kids, or even when they get in and out of the tub, it's like something in me just be like scared, like, okay, make sure you watch your step, or like, okay, here, hold my hand while you walking on that ice, because it'd be like, I know that I literally slipped and bust my hand.
Man.
Boy, what?
I was just looking at my reaction when you just dropped that phone, because in my head I'm thinking like, dang, I remember when TJ fell.
Yes.
And it's like thinking about that, and then the phone just slammed. Like as I was thinking of him falling, I'm like, dang.
Like that had to hurt. Like,
man.
And I fell off of a hoverboard, and that was like on the concrete basement floor, and I hit my back of my head, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's no telling what actually happened.
Yeah, you just gotta stay off of stuff.
But no,
stick to shoes. She's just gonna stick to shoes.
Done.
Man, I remember I fell out of a tree when I was younger. And it's crazy because I know I busted my head too. That shit.
Oh my God.
Yep, our old crib. And it's crazy because I just remember seeing the gate, because it was weird. That's how we got in the tree. The tree was like in the gate type. The gate was in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
like kind of like grew in, so we used to use that, climb on that, boo boo boo, climb up in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just remember being on the ground, and I don't even remember that after that. I just remember the gate, and I'm like, I used to think like, dang, did I have my head on the gate?
Dang.
But I don't know. We used to do all types of stuff as kids.
Man. Who we are. But that's our dramatic stuff.
Man.
Right. Shout out to y'all. Man. Well, you needed a nurse to be there with Gotti, huh?
Man,
hey, Ryan was the nurse.
For real though. He was like, bro,
he probably was
your
like,
dog is dying.
You're crazy.
You have to be with your dog. Oh, I'm like, I'm with him. I just can't touch him. Dang. Like, that's crazy. Like, it was really something in me. It was like,
I'm sorry.
Dang, I can't. Like, I was about to attempt to, but my body was like, no, you ain't. So I'm like,
you were scared.
Man, I'm like, bro, just grab him for me and take him downstairs. But it's crazy because even like that dog, right? He used to kill animals in the yard. So one day I caught a groundhog, and the dang on groundhog got caught in the cage. This dude see the dang on groundhog in the cage. Like, how the heck do you kill an animal inside of a cage? This dog was crazy. But he wasn't. He was like a friendly dog, but I guess with other animals, maybe he felt like threatened or something. Man, this dude shook the cage, got the animal out the cage, and killed the animal.
But the crazy thing, though, is he used to be tied up in the backyard. So there's no telling what type of relationship it was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, what if the groundhog was doing stuff to him? Even though I'm just playing.
But ain't it crazy? Like, they got their own world, though. Yeah. Like, the groundhog could be coming like, look at your goofy, stupid self stuck on the tree. Like, I'm going to eat your dog food. Like, there's no telling that he probably finally seen him like, oh yeah, it's going down.
Right, because ain't no telling if the groundhog, because groundhogs are interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, they just come out of nowhere and they literally hog the ground. But it be weird because it's like, you got so many like areas you could have chose, but you want to be under my garage, like. But I guess they looking for one. That's weird, but dang.
But after that animal like was dead in the backyard, I couldn't even pick it up. Like it was a little dude walking down the street. I'm like, hey, want to make some money real quick? Just pick up this animal for me, put him in the garbage. He did it, gave him $20. He like, oh, thank you. He like, I never seen one of these before. Talking about the groundhog.
She probably never will see it like that again. Probably was mangled. Jeez.
Man.
Right. Casey said, once he got to the 9th grade, I chose teacher-led programs on math and English classes, but I teach the other classes. I became an emergency medical technician in 2000. Oh, I became an emergency medical technician in 2005. Started homeschooling in 2009. Started nursing school in 2014. I did prerequisites for nursing whilst during my EMT classes. In 2010, during the snowstorm, I got attacked.
Ooh,
you got attacked by a pit bull while we doing a 24-hour EMT shift and had to get
a rabies shot. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. Was you like at the home, like picking somebody up at the home and they dog got out? Because I be thinking about that, like if somebody was like passed out of the house and like the EMT got to get to them and they got a vicious dog, it's like, dang, what do you do in that situation?
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Once again, shout out to you. You said
Man.
You on the EMT too. And wow, to be doing all that and homeschooling, and that was great. Once again, delegating. You were like, okay, I need teacher-led. I need them to be teacher-led in these areas.
Right, and so, I got the other ones.
Exactly. And I'm sure it got to a point where, of course, they were old enough to be able to be responsible to make sure they doing certain stuff. So that's good too. But wow. Getting attacked by a pit bull. That's scary. I just went outside like to get something out the truck and we saw a coyote while we were on the freeway.
All right.
So I was just about to walk out the house. It's dark and I don't have the best of eyes. So I walked outside. I was just like, hold on. I had to look around like, wait, let me make sure there ain't no coyote out here. But that's really scary. Like, do y'all have a protocol for that? Like, do y'all have like?
Dang.
Well, I don't know if you're doing that anymore, but like, what would you have? Like some pepper spray? Because I know our dog got pepper sprayed by
by the mail person.
Yeah.
He done ran up on the mailman.
Yeah.
He was like, oh.
Right, but
ran right back in the yard. That's what he get. It's like, you shouldn't have been up there messing with him.
Right.
Because he wasn't going to do nothing to him. That's the thing about it. It's like, why you trying to scare him? And now he done scared you.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. They say, was that a house?
Thing, illegal pharmacist put a guard dog at the empty house next door. Wow.
Whoa.
Man.
That is so scary. And that's just crazy. See, that's, even in that situation, it's like you had to literally be there for an emergency. And just think about these people who don't even be going up to people's houses for emergency. They be like, oh, can I see your bill? Like, can I look at your bill? Ooh, wee.
They'll be the one not getting attacked.
Oh my gosh. I don't see how people can comfortably just be going on people's properties. In other words,
man.
Even in that situation, it's like you had to go in that house, but it's sad.
And that was the dog from next door.
Yeah, and so that's sad. Like, why is... And you know what that just reminded me of? Like, even how they was just saying, like, oh, I think your dog was out. It's crazy because somebody could really harm a dog that's literally just in their yard, because you never know what the dog is going to, like, do.
Especially if you got kids, it's like, oh, dang, ain't no telling what he about to do.
Right, and I'm actually curious, like, did that dog literally just, like, attack you, or was it, like, oh, never mind, because I don't want to be... is that weird?
You talking like PTSD?
Reliving? Yeah.
I mean, no.
But I'm just curious, like, did the dog, like, did it seem like he was about to do something, or did he kind of, like, be like, oh, hi, roof, roof, or was he just, like, right away?
If it was a legal pharmacist's house, that means he was on some BS the whole time, probably got off the leash finally, like, oh, yeah, time to do what I was put out here to do.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking about how it'd be people like, oh, that dog, oh, he looked friendly. But it's like, you can't even have that mindset with any dog.
Because if I see my dog as somebody else's dog,
especially our dog,
no.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Like, well, first of all, RIP to the dog we were talking about who passed out and also did that to the groundhog. RIP to him. Because
he got sprayed by the mailman, but he got shot and killed by the police.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
And it actually sounds crazy because it's like, but he was doing that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But I promise y'all,
he wasn't that type of dog.
He was not that type of dog. Like, he was actually like, he was protective, but
on the chain.
It was like he a bark.
Yeah, like he scare you. Like literally, he'll run up to you like he about to tear you up, and then he like sniff, sniff. I just wanted to scare you, and then run away.
Right. So
but it's like
him because he was a pit bull, but a lot of people kind of thought it like he was I don't know, like his look. He was like a brindle. I don't know why. Some people just be like.
No, pit bulls is just like that because they got a bad rap of attacking people.
Even in that situation, it's like I could see why somebody would be like, "Oh, pit bulls." It's like I could picture like if a dog is literally doing that. But I was thinking like, okay, what if just like it possibly being a pharmacist legal pharmacist who had a protection dog. So it's like once again. Who raised and do play a factor.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking like how you were about to bring it up. Our new dog, okay. To me, our new dog looked like, okay, I'm scared of him.
Yes, he gonna eat you.
Like our new dog, but he is a fluffy bear. Like he a big bear. But he nice. Like
yeah. Like it's funny, like yeah. He a guard dog. Yeah. He guarded. Because people see him and they not going to take no chance.
Right.
They just like, oh, he bigger than me. Mm-hmm. I'm good. Like, cause he big. I ain't gonna lie. Me seeing him as somebody else's dog, I'm walking around a whole nother block.
Right.
That's probably why the mail lady don't give us our mail over there. That's what's crazy. She don't give us our mail.
Yeah, I just can't picture seeing him and just being like, oh, he's not barking at me.
Right.
Oh,
Let me go
come here. Like, no.
No. He's
be
gonna be
like,
like,
oh, yeah, that's the perfect way for me to walk away from you.
Be like, go back in the house.
Man.
That human out there that's on 4 legs.
Oh, my gosh.
She said, just attacked me. It ran out of nowhere, and the next thing I know, I saw teeth literally in my face. And we fought like crazy, and according to the firefighter that was in, she choked the dog out, but it ripped my forearm up pretty bad. Dang.
Oh my gosh. To freaking, oh.
Hey, at least you had, you know what I'm saying, the muscle to be like, I ain't going out like that.
Right, I'm happy that you like are on the other side and telling the story.
And was able to at least fight them off. Because some people literally will be like, oh my God, I'm getting attacked. Somebody help me.
Yeah.
Or you can be like, oh dog, you ain't about to take me out. It's like you can get pushed in the corner to where you scared and it's like you gotta fight. I think
right.
That's where
like
you get pushed into that. It's like, all right, I gotta fight you because I ain't about to.
Yeah, because even in the situation where it's like you were saying, like, okay, you felt like you wanted to help Gotti, but you was like, no, it was something in you that couldn't. It was like that fight or flight kicked in.
Yeah,
and you was
that
like,
it was like flight.
Yeah.
But let's just say,
crazy.
If a dog was attacking me though, it's straight fight mode because it's like I know you can dog me.
Right.
So it's like if I can keep you off my good parts and like, cause it's like with them dogs, if they get to latching, any dog, I ain't gonna lie, if a dog latch on you, it's like, oh, they in it for the long run. Unless they bite you at like the tip of their teeth, cause they really ain't got no grip. Dogs like to adjust and get like a hold.
Like a gator type.
It's like, oh, let me get a crunch on you. Oh, I don't never want to get like, that's messed up. That's why I ain't gonna lie, I take my dog being locked up seriously. I don't even care if he a nice dog. I'm not paying. I ain't taking no chances because
you never know what can trigger them. Like even in the case with our other dog, like we don't know what made him do that to that groundhog. It's like what made you just turn crazy.
No, he always ain't like little animals. You got squirrels messing with him his whole life. Can't get to him. Cats. It's been times where this dog was tied up. Right, we was at Nisha's house.
His name Gotti, by the way.
Yeah, we was at Nisha's house doing a side. He was literally on the chain. This cat knew he was on the chain because it was running at first. He tied up here. I swear to God, the cat came and sat right here. I swear to God, the cat had one eye. Then Jerry like, man, you should let him out just because. Because it's like the cat literally messing with him now. Because it's like, I know you on the chain. I'm going to sit right here. The cat was starting walking past him and stuff. And he going crazy. Like, he messing up his throat. And he like, man, you should let him go. But I'm like, man, my brain is like, yeah, I could, but it's gonna be a dead cat right there. And then again, I do not mess with dead animals. I ain't even want to pick up the dead rats in the house. So, but yeah, but I just take putting up dogs real seriously because I don't want no issues, man. That's a different type of experience. When you get attacked by a dog, that's something that can ruin your whole lifehood.
Man.
Cats are super petty. Kids said cats are so petty. I swear, that was my first time even ever seeing something like that. I'm like, this cat really like sitting right there and on some comfortable stuff on some, look at you on the chain. And then it's like this. It started rolling on his back and stuff, stretching.
I'm done.
I'm like, never.
Man. And it's so funny because our son, he wants a cat. For some reason, I don't know what drew him to cats. He thinks cats are hilarious. And he just told me, like, I want a cat. And I'm like, first of all, you barely need a dog.
Man.
But I was just thinking, like, dang.
It's funny. Cats, he really would probably be a cat person.
But cats are like, I don't know. They are interesting. It's like they don't need an owner. It's like they just need their own house and just put food in there and they'll feed themselves and stuff. Like dogs seem more dependent. Like, I don't know. Do y'all have any pets? Like, even with Casey, like, would you be, like, have you ever had a pet, or did that kind of make you be like, I don't want any pets?
Right.
Uh-oh. say, and I heard a week afterwards the same dog attacked a home health nurse going to the same house and animal control. What the heck?
He should have been put down the first time.
Right, he wasn't put down. Oh my goodness, and you retired. Okay, wow. Aw.
That's what's up.
That's sad that he was able to end up doing it to somebody else.
Man.
That's so sad.
2 dogs and 50 chickens and 2 pigs.
Whoa.
That's what. Hey, that's raw.
Wow.
First of all, especially the chickens and the pigs. The 2 dogs too.
Right.
But the chickens and that's raw.
So do you got land too?
Right.
Look. Hold
Right.
on, like, wait a minute. Homeschooling,
Check.
chickens,
Check.
dogs and pigs. Okay.
Check.
Casey, you just come on now.
Man, that's raw.
That was sweet. Kids, I'm glad you are safe and better, Casey. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we happy too. Wow. That is just crazy.
Oh, that's what we was waiting on. She said probably 8 acres. That's fire. You know, I'm not gonna lie. That's what we working towards right
That's
now.
exactly what we working towards.
Like this is the reason why we like downsizing. Like even in our house
Yeah.
right now, this is gonna be a rental property. So we gotta start painting this house up, fixing all the little ins and outs because we are literally transitioning up out of here. So we can get us some acres, man. Get us some RVs, some land. So we can have 50 chickens, 2 pigs, and 2 dogs.
Hell
I don't know. Well, I ain't gonna lie. My stance on dogs right now, I be feeling like they just a liability right now.
Yeah,
But
it's different
it's
on
a-
the land.
Yeah, on the land. See, I'd rather have a dog when it's on the land because I know, all right, you can go out there and stretch your legs, go run around, do what you gotta do. But like when you up in the house, it's like you gotta take them for a walk. You can't really just let them outside if you ain't got no fence because they gonna be messing around in other people's yard. So having them acres, that's why I was sorry that our dog got killed because I couldn't wait to really get some acres just so he can really roam.
Right.
So I was sorry about
And
that.
we had him for a long time. Like, that was kind of like our baby.
Mhm.
Because he ended up coming around, what, 2012? 2013?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been together since 2010.
Yeah, we
So that was
graduated.
like our baby. And he moved in our first house with us and everything.
Mhm.
Like, dang. But wow, that's beautiful. That's just a reminder, like, get to work.
Yes.
See,
And she like, probably 8 acres.
Probably
something
8.
like that out there.
That's so cool.
Man, actually,
Ooh-wee.
Kia said I grew up with cats and dogs, but no pets for me. I am not allergic to anything with fur and still mourn my beta fish who died.
Oh,
Hey,
man,
rest in peace,
R.I.P.
little beta fish.
R.I.P.
Them little fishes just don't last.
Man.
Sometimes they do,
His
but sometimes they don't.
His cousin was just talking about his fish. He like, man, I done left. What he say? I left my fish with He was basically saying he left it with your grandma. He like, I left my fish with her, and now it's dead. Like I don't even know what happened to him.
We gotta call her because she said she done bought them fishes.
Oh, speaking of beta fish, oh shoot.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. But dang, R.I.P. And you said cats and dogs. It's funny because I didn't have no pet as a child. And, well, maybe fish. But that was really my mama fish. I don't even remember feeding them.
Man, that's funny.
Yeah.
She definitely had fish. But
Yeah.
I do not remember ever feeding the boys.
And I swear my little brother killed, like, all of them. He put toilet paper in the fish tank. And it was cloudy. But I'm like, oh my gosh. I never was the type, like, I want a cat, I want a dog. It was just like one of them things I just never thought about. And then he had a dog and it was just like, oh. It was like, I didn't
always
care.
grew up with dogs.
Right. But then I be thinking back on it like, God dang, a dog is a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
How come we ain't never think about it like a dog is like a kid, but
Man.
dogs are not as dependent as kids.
Right.
But they're like, having kids is beautiful, but I'm just saying.
Dogs is a little
Woo!
different.
They very different.
Casey said I call it Mayhem Farms and trying to buy the property across the road from mine.
Hey,
Definitely try to make y'all dreams come true. Oh yeah,
expansion.
But that's tell them to quit playing, give you that land.
Right.
You need the whole thing. We gotta pull up the Mayhem Farms.
Mayhem Farms. Hey, that's actually
raw. That's a raw name.
Like,
I like that.
I could picture that being like come on down to Mayhem Farms. Like,
we got fresh apples.
Yeah. Oh,
come ride the pigs.
Yeah, do you grow anything? That is so freaking cool.
Oh, so you be having fresh eggs. It's funny because we don't eat eggs no more.
Right. But I think it would be different.
I ain't gonna lie. I would probably start eating them boys again. Because it's like, it's ours.
Right.
It's like...
we fed the chickens.
Right. So we know what they ate. We know, the ins and outs.
Right.
We know they was real cage-free chickens.
And that stuff is so cool to us. Because I feel like that's just not what we used to. Like, we not used to hearing, like, somebody be like, oh, yeah, I got some acres. And I got some chickens. And
50 of them.
Yeah, like 50.
That's crazy to be like, oh, yeah, I only got, like, 50 chickens.
Right. Like
you got what?
To us, that sounds like you got some gold over here. Like,
man, what? That's fire. That is so raw.
Yeah.
I'll be flexing that.
Man,
what you doing?
flexing.
I'm about to go feed my 50 chickens real quick. It's funny because the other people, they hear that and be like,
oh, heck no.
You feeding chickens? Why you got chickens?
Man, that's how people kind of be already. Like,
right,
even with the way we eat, they be like, oh, no, I need this.
Yeah.
Like, I can't eat with y'all. Y'all ain't eat nothing.
But it's funny because when we grow something, they be like, oh, that's the best I ever had. Like, oh no, they grew that. If they grew it, you know they grew it right because all they eat is vegetables and stuff. Organic stuff. She said peach trees, orange tree, potatoes, tomatoes, strawberries, blueberry bush. Dang, and two big ducks. Oh, that's raw.
That's what's up.
We got a pear tree.
And it's crazy because I don't think we really noticed the value of our pear tree till like probably last year.
And we've been here for a good, 7, 8 years, 9 years?
But it's really crazy how you can be, basically you could be asleep to certain stuff.
Yeah, like you ain't woke up yet. Exactly.
It's like, kind of like when they get to talking about like the frequencies, like, if you're not paying attention to that type of stuff, then it's not even gonna be in your thoughts. Like, oh, it makes sense for us to grow our own food. Like some people will be like, what? I'm just go to the grocery store, and it's like, but no, it actually makes sense for you to grow your own food. Like,
I used to still go to the grocery store.
You can still go. No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. But
no,
I'm just saying.
No, some people are like, I ain't about to grow no food.
No. But I'm just saying, like, how, just like you said, like, people will be like, oh, I'm not about to grow no food.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it don't make sense to go to the grocery store. I'm just saying, like, dang, it makes a lot of sense for you to be able to grow your own food.
Yeah.
Like, to know that
the crazy thing about it, they make it seem like it's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So you would just revert to just going.
It's easier.
Yeah.
I mean, even with social media, that's just the way they got it set up. It's like, everybody kind of go towards more so the popcorn stuff. Like, it's easier to just get the fast thing.
Right, and honestly, if you doing a bunch of stuff, you want the easier route.
Oh my God.
Because it's like, I ain't got time. That's another thing I'm adding to my list.
Right.
So.
And that's even a thing, too, with delegating. Because when you get to delegating, I still think it's important that you don't end up giving away something you actually enjoy doing. Because sometimes I feel like that's what this world really is. It's like you constantly handing over what you're supposed to do. Well, not this world, but like the way they got it set up. Constantly handing over what you need to do.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to cook, so you just go buy fast stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I basically replacing stuff with a bunch of fast stuff.
Yeah. Kill said, my fam fired me from buying organic food one Thanksgiving live. They thought organic meant vegan. It's a culture change to eat clean.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It really is, I swear.
You literally shaking up the whole tree.
They like, hold on, wait a minute.
Ooh.
I ain't never heard of no organics. What's that, vegan?
Oh my gosh.
Ugh, I don't want no vegan food. You don't even know what it is.
Like, wait a minute, so you don't like greens?
Man.
You don't like potatoes? Or like, you don't like that?
You ever heard of pesticides? You ever heard of GMO?
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
this wasn't born from a regular seed. People don't think about that. But it's funny how our family, they just stuck in like years and years and years of their own traditions of eating the scraps and turning them scraps into main courses. And it's like, you can at least eat the clean scraps. Like, find the organic scraps.
Find the organic
Yeah,
scraps.
you know, like,
I'm done.
it's like, I'll be telling people, because they be like, I don't be really trying to tell them, like, oh, you just stop eating meat, stop eating this, stop eating that. I just be like, shoot, just start off like this. If you want to start eating clean, eat the exact same thing you eating, but just get the healthier version of what you eating.
Right.
If you eating chicken, get the dang on organic, fed without pesticides, no hormones type chicken.
Right.
Like, if you gonna eat pork, just get the clean pork, less fat, or you know where it actually say you know where the farm it came from, or something like that.
Right.
It's just because people be injecting all these animals with all types of stuff, and people be wondering why they got a beard at 10.
Ooh wee.
Man,
Different.
it's like all them dang on hormones. That's why these kids crazy now.
Man.
My other house shoes look. I'm talking about Ray. Like my house shoes down.
Look, let me get mine for he's trying to steal it. Shoot. And that just reminded me of like who took grandma house shoes?
Right.
She like,
I threw my house shoes away.
right.
Where that little girl at?
Right. Dang. R.I.P.
All right, rest in peace, Grandma.
Right.
Now, it's gonna be the first Christmas without her. We're gonna be having Christmas actually at my grandma's house this year.
Gosh.
So that's why they want to do it over there.
Right. Dang, that's so sad.
Dang, we might do it like an updated
Some
video.
memories.
Because we supposed to be having Christmas at my grandma's house this year.
Yeah.
So we gotta go there and like clean it up, you know, we wanna refreshen the paint.
Yeah, freshen it up.
Just make it look nice and fresh and clean, so.
Right.
Because of course we still got like my uncle and my cousin, they live there, they were in there, so
Right.
pretty cool. But we need to go there and refreshen it. It's just a big old house that's not being used now until we come over there and like play games and stuff like that. But
Right.
big old house.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gonna be a job. We might throw that in the video really before Christmas. That's why we gotta go hard. Like this, I keep saying we gotta make our list. Like after we get off live, we really gotta like write our list down, because that's the only way I feel like we're gonna be getting some stuff done.
Right.
Because I can leave right now. I be having the energy to be like, all right, I'll be back. I'm about to go over here, paint this house real quick, and then come back. Cause I don't know. In my brain, that's how my brain be working. It's like I gotta get something accomplished, done. Especially if I get like a late start, then it's like, all right, I'm about to just work later so I can feel like I made up for that time. And I ain't gonna lie, I be working sometimes in my brain. Shit. I'll be like, all right, woo, got that done. Even though I had to work those 2 nights, who cares? Boom, now that's out the way. Now we got a whole nother task to handle.
Right. And it's funny because in my mind, I just be like, me too. And then I'll be thinking about like, never mind. I'm just going. I have to be like, okay, I'm just make sure the kids good, or they'll be going over there with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's weird.
Kia said, shout out to Grandma. Rest in power, Queen.
Right.
You guys did an amazing job on our house. Thank you. Casey said, I was about to ask about an update on Grandma's house. Definitely give us a video on it. Oh, yeah, for sure. And because I didn't even think about it, we didn't even put it in there how she decorated the house either. Because when she put her touches on it, oh, man, it set that boy off.
Right.
Because my grandma, she the type of lady, she got, you see that house is big as heck. So she got 2 living rooms, a dining room. You see all them dang on bedrooms. So it was crazy. So, dang, that's going to be a nice video because everybody planning to come over there and clean it up and stuff like that. So I guess we can have the same thing. Yeah. And then like painting the trim, because I be thinking about like, dang. Well, my mom called me and be like, all right, I want to go over there, paint the trim, do this. In my brain, I'll be like, dang, that's something that's added to my list I got to do. Because now I'm over here painting this house. Now I got to go paint this house. But just thinking like, forget that. We about to rile the troops up. Have everybody come back. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, oh, Lord.
Like,
I might end up firing everybody again. But I think that'll actually be a raw video because that's like an update. A lot of people
Right.
probably want to see that update too.
And that wasn't the only thing that was supposed to end up getting done.
Right. It's
Also like a porch renovation.
yes, and that's something.
I wonder, should we do that all together or if
Probably.
that should probably separate.
Yeah, because
'Cause
maybe
it's
we
cold.
should. I mean, it is what it is. Really, I need to get one of them heated jackets because right now we in like the frigid temperatures. It's freaking. I was only 41. It's 41 outside right
Oh,
now.
it's only 41.
Yeah, we were just having like
That's freezing.
13. It was freezing outside. But
I don't think that's gonna be till like January. Or y'all, we got a trip planned in February.
this about to be interesting.
It's
We
crazy.
might have to drop like daily vlogs doing that.
Yeah, that would be
Because
like
this about to be interesting. We literally about to.
basically go on a road trip for like weeks, probably.
Yes, because first the destination we trying to get to, driving is gonna take us a day.
Yeah.
A day and what some change. So the way we breaking that trip up, so we just don't drive straight there. Like I ain't driving for a day straight. We're gonna be stopping
Unless we
just
see.
like y'all see in like some of our videos we post. We're gonna be stopping at states doing little things there. So we might end up stopping where y'all at. Where y'all at in Kill? I think you said you was in Philly. Casey, do you mind sharing where you at? Where you from?
Even if it's just the state.
Yeah.
Or
But
if you don't
if you
feel
don't want to
comfortable,
tell us,
it's
you
fine.
ain't gotta tell us.
But we just be thinking like it's so cool. Like we had somebody say like basically they sent like a positive message and then it was like from Germany and it was
Right.
like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Even
Yeah.
just like from y'all being from you being from like Philly or like it's just amazing. to
Oh,
see,
kid from
like,
Detroit, my bad. I forgot. What up, though?
Oh, you said what
I
up,
gotta
y'all?
start saying what up, though. When I see
Hey.
Kill pop up in here.
Hey, no, we literally need to go back to Detroit.
No, for real.
because
Like, we really
need
do to
some
go back to
food from
Detroit
there.
for sure.
And do you like Bell's Island? That's what it, if I'm saying it right, Bell Isle. But I don't know, that was like a cool little kicking spot
for
for
real.
us. Like, especially when it was like
The
summer.
water was on.
Yeah, that was so pretty.
That was nice over there. Bell Island, is it? It's
Yeah,
called Island
I
or
think it's Bell Isle.
Bell Island?
Is it Bell Isle Island or is it just Bell Island?
And Casey said she from South Alabama, so
Hey.
I wonder if we gonna be driving through there. Let me see.
Right. Well, it's actually different routes.
Yeah.
So basically, what's kind of going on is we are the type that we literally will be like, okay, we'll just like for our birthdays, we'll be like, we'll just wait till like next year. We'll wait till next time. We'll wait till next year. Next time, next year, next time.
And we've been doing that since our birthdays. It's like for our 21 and stuff like that.
For 21,
we did.
we went to Florida.
Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and then after, it's like almost everything after that. It's actually crazy thinking back. Okay, so basically, that's when we kind of was like, okay, we about to take real estate full throttle. Like, we about to go full throttle in real estate. That's when we had, a few things happened around when we were 21. We had,
a kid.
Right. Okay. So, but around, well, first of all, we got our first house. Then around 21, it's kind of like when I feel like Ava is like our wake up call, baby. Because she was kind of like what do you want to do with your life? And then that was like the jump start to us being like, dang, we could really get into real estate. So, 21, I think that was around the time we had our first flip. Y'all, we did our first flip. And, we kind of messed up.
Man, we blew it. like
we went to Florida and then it was like we kind of was like, dang, I guess we paid bills and stuff and then we was like, dang, what happened to the money?
I'm checking my pockets. I'm going to check like pants somewhere and stuff like, did we hide it somewhere? Like, this ain't right. I swear to God, that was the only time we really was like, we really don't know what happened to that money. Like, did we get robbed?
Yes.
Like, did we lose some? Like,
oh my
it didn't make sense. I swear to God. To this day, it still don't make sense. Because I don't know.
Right.
And it wasn't like a big old lump sum, but it was a lot of money by that time. It was 6,000 we made.
Yeah, it was
It was
like
a quick
wholesale
wholesale quick flip.
Yeah.
We didn't really have to do much work.
Exactly. Like literally, he found a buyer. My mom already had the house under contract, and basically it was like it was a wholesale deal, and it was like, wow, oh my God, we really did it. And we was just celebrating. We like, oh, we about to celebrate for our birthday. Mm-hmm. Well, it was really my birthday, but it was kind of like, okay, we celebrating. We went there, came back, was like, dang, where the money at? I feel like after that happened, ever since that time, we kind of was like, ooh, like we was tight with money. Like, ooh, we ain't about to do that again. We about to make that mistake again.
And then the next time we got a lump sum money, we blew it right, but it was literally on stuff. Like, not stuff like buying in the house. It was getting that expensive fence in the backyard. Like, getting the other stuff fixed, buying stuff. Like, it wasn't like that, like we went on a trip and blew some money. Like, it was like, oh no, we fixed stuff and bought stuff, and even after doing that,
we was doing the 3 family.
Right.
So it's like that money got spent on like basically projects.
Yeah, projects and investments.
So after we was kind of like being tight with the money, and then it was like it got to a point where it turned into us having kind of like a investment mindset, because it's just funny thinking about that. Like we actually, I feel like you kind of jumped all the way here, but I was kind of trying to take them through like that journey us pretty much. We got that money, pretty much made the mistake of blowing it. Then we got into a mode of like, okay, we just about to keep our head down and just work. But it still was like we wasn't getting ahead. It was more so just like we was staying stagnant, pretty much. Basically, that's what it was. We was staying stagnant. And then we got to a point like, assets only. Like that's kind of where you saw us transition into like, well, I don't know if y'all saw it, because I think a lot of people really are getting to know us from Grandma's house transformation,
and then the hoarder house. But like we did a house before this one, which was the raccoon house.
Yeah, it was like that was kind of our like like we about to switch it up. Like we about to have assets, we about to build, like we about to basically work towards building wealth.
Right.
Like we about to get assets that will produce money. Like we not about to just be fixing houses and then we never see nothing come from that no more. Like we gonna actually fix a house and then we'll be able to see income keep coming from it. So then it's like from basically blowing money to now it's like assets only. We kind of just been stuck in that phase of like not really wanting to spend no money. So it's like even for our 30th birthday, it was like we cool. Like it even been some birthdays where it was like we did a flip. And it was like that was our birthday gift. And we still just kept our head down and just fixing the house, putting that money, basically dumping all our money back into the investments. But now I feel like we in the phase where it's like we're more so thinking about memories now.
Yeah.
And it's like, dang, all them years. It's just funny how we can't get those years back, but we still have this craving that we want to have these certain experiences. And it's like money just can't replace just being able to get out there and experience things you want to experience. So like now,
right, we about to turn 31.
Yeah, it's like, so that's kind of why we're going. I don't know why I end up wanting to tell y'all this, but anyway.
Oh, cause it was like why that was kind of like the backstory
why
of
we're
like
going on a long trip.
Right, because we never really did that for our birthdays.
Yeah,
like, even when we turned 30, I think when you turn 25, that's like a big one. Like people
but
go
we
all
didn't
out
even
for. We didn't even do nothing major.
But it's weird because I guess in a way our celebration was, we didn't celebrate it, but we technically bought like, I think we either flipped the house or it's just funny because we always we're the type and are the type still where we don't be trying to seem like we're bragging about nothing. It's like we're just regular people trying to figure it out. But like sometimes when people around you aren't doing what you're doing, it can kind of be like, okay, I don't want to say this and make it seem like I think I'm better than somebody, or like, cause it's not like that at all.
Like we can say something and it just come off like we just saying it as regular, but
to somebody else.
To somebody else, they can make it seem like, oh, they trying to say they got this, or we don't even talk like that. So I don't even want to say that, but it's just like some people can just take the stuff you say different.
Right.
I think
we try not to offend anybody. Like just because we're like, it's weird to say it, but like it's like just because you're the first one to end up doing it, don't mean you're. I don't know why it can feel like if you're the first ones to do it, it seems like you're kind of like throwing it in somebody's face if you say you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
so, like we
bought a 3-family, and it's like they like, oh, okay, or like I don't know, because it kind of just seemed like, why are you telling somebody something?
Yeah, but it be like we be happy about it, because it's like,
we happy.
Dang, this something I like.
We want to celebrate it.
Yeah,
like,
but we could be like, oh, we just finished this house, y'all. Come over here and let's have a party or something.
Yeah.
It's like some people will be like, oh, I ain't about to go celebrate with them. Nobody care. But it's like we're not even thinking that way.
Yeah, it's
kind of weird.
It's almost like if you just finished a work of art and then it's just like, oh my gosh, I just went through all this.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so appreciative of y'all to even kind of be coming in and like seeing the process and even like showing love towards the process.
Actually, because we really ain't even used to people being like, oh, that's a good job.
Oh my gosh, we really are not used to that. Like,
for real.
People really just to be like, oh, to us. They literally be
I
like,
swear to God.
oh.
Like, that's why we don't even, like in our brains, even when it comes to like Instagram, man, we don't even care about Instagram. Like, we literally mess with YouTube because we feel like this way everybody that mess with us, like y'all mess with what we got going on for real.
Right.
And it's like,
even
we just showing it.
Was saying nothing.
Yeah,
like we still was like, we just want to share this journey because what if we able to inspire somebody else?
And then like on Instagram, I swear people see and been seeing for years what we do. They will look at it, but they will not like it. They will not tell you, hey, that was raw what you did. That was nice. Y'all did a nice job. And it's like we ain't even putting it out there to be like, oh, look what we did that you didn't do or something like that. Mm-hmm. But it's like we just putting it out there and we be showing the real. And like we ain't just showing like, oh, we just got done with this house or we just flipped this house or something. No, we showing you that our whole inside of the house just got dog. We just got to do all this work. We losing bread. Put money in here. It's got to stop. Go make some money to put some money back in here. It's like we not just showing the ups. We literally showing like the ins and outs, what we be going through, the realness of it.
Right. It's like, look what we overcame.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it is. It's not like, look what we did. It's like, look what we overcame. And then we was able to make this piece of art. Like, right. But it's crazy too because I want to also say, we show love. Like, I don't even know. We even been trying to share the journey of us even showing love to other people's businesses. Like, oh, we help them transform this into that. Or like, trust me, y'all, we be showing love.
Man,
like, we show people love.
For us to not get it back, it'd be crazy.
It'd be interesting. Like, it will make us look and be like, dang.
Like, is we doing something wrong to them?
Well, right.
Did we do anything wrong to somebody? Like.
And then it can make you start feeling like a black sheep type. Because it's like, dang, okay, like, I'm just showing love and then you ain't getting it back. And then it just make you just, like, for example, how we're here on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And it's like, we feel like y'all show us love. We show y'all love. I feel like it's reciprocated.
Actually, yeah.
So like when we say we appreciate y'all,
like we really
appreciate you.
Like, we love getting on here and chopping it up with y'all. Because guess what? So we can call
real
other people
real.
Right. In other words. So we do definitely be appreciated because I know I'll be shocked sometimes, like once we actually started posting more, like even with the stuff on like our reels and stuff, like doing the porch over, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. It's like people are like, oh, that was a good job, or dang, you did good, but you could have did this, and it's like, all right, appreciate that.
Thank you. Because we don't know everything.
Man.
Like, even with you, Casey, like how you were saying, like, you homeschooled from 4th grade to 12th grade. It's like, that is freaking beautiful to me because I really feel like that is so inspiring. And then that's why I just went, like, I just lost all my train of thought because there's so many questions I would have for you, and I'm just like, how could I bundle this into one? And then it was like, dang, woo.
Everything gone.
And
it's crazy
we
because
can't talk to people like that.
Even in our circle, we literally the only ones that do homeschool out of our family. Like,
yeah, and that's not saying
and that's
this
not
is better.
Not at
for
all.
Anybody else. We just saying for us, that's what we choosing.
And then seeing somebody that homeschool, that's why she was
God.
like, oh, snaps.
Yes.
Like, oh, I'm not by myself.
Well, I know I'm not by myself, but it's just cool to be communicating like directly, even though we're not face to face. But it's cool to communicate with you. Because when I do communicate with other homeschool parents, it's like on social media and they don't talk back. It's usually like it'll be like more of like somebody who then already gained a following, because them be the ones they want to push. You got to go dig through a vineyard to try to find people who just are homeschooling. Probably got to go on a hashtag actually and just look at like, I don't know, because even with Instagram and stuff, they just be having like, I don't know. Anyways, y'all, just saying, okay?
That's how our brain be going.
Right.
But
did we miss anything?
Heck shit.
Oh my gosh, y'all, sorry. So, look, hey, I ain't wear my glasses. Ty got 20/20, so he ain't got no excuses.
I know.
I'm just playing.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back to Kia's stuff so we probably end with that, because she said her whole childhood was on Belle Isle.
Oh my goodness, really?
And she said she loved the giant slide. So when we come there, I ain't gonna lie, because we definitely, it was a giant slide.
Oh, is it still there?
Because that'd be raw to come back to Detroit. Hey, if you around, like, shoot, pull up Belle Isle.
No, we need a tour. Like, no, because there was really a big house there, but it looked like they was working on it or something. Like, it looked like a mansion.
Yeah.
And also it was like a museum.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember what kind of museum, but let me know, is that slide still there? Do you recommend us visiting that museum?
Right.
Do you know what's going on with that house? But okay.
It's a house. I wonder if it's like a museum or something.
Remember we was talking about it like.
Yeah, like we need to buy that. I think we said it in the video.
Yeah, in our video when we visited Detroit, we actually said like, dang, how much y'all want? I think.
Right. And then wasn't it? What was it when we went to Motown?
Oh, what?
Was it that?
Oh yeah, it was a house across there. Yeah, that's the same video.
Yeah, okay.
It was a vacant house across from there, but no, I'm not talking about that house. Remember when we were actually on the island?
Yeah, it had the fence around it.
Yeah, it looked like it was working on it.
Phil said you gotta have balance. You have to balance work and play. I'm glad y'all are taking a well-needed vacation.
Ooh,
that's why I wanted to hit back on that too. What I was about to say, I forgot though. But this is why we taking that, because we never really vacation really like celebrated our birthdays, because it was always something. So we kind of taking this for all the stuff we did accomplish. Most stuff we didn't even know we accomplished, like stuff we even had on our list, like probably was it last year or like 2 years ago. We was all on like FaceTime with our siblings, and we was doing like a vision board. And it's crazy because everybody was creating that vision board. We like, dang, we already got one, so we gonna go grab ours. Boom, went to go grab our vision board, and we was explaining it like, yep, so this our breakdown, blah, 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 I wanted this. And then we realized like, dang, like we literally hit this goal right here. Like, oh, snaps. And
we need to update our vision board.
Right, like that was actually pretty cool to notice that, because that be the things we don't even know that we accomplishment, because it's just constantly doing stuff. So. And
I don't know if you were gonna hit on this, but with the places we plan on visiting in February, these have been on our want-to list for like 3 or 4 years. So that's another reason why it's like, I told him, I'm like, I don't care. Like, we're doing it. Like, I don't care what's like, going on. Happens. Like, we're going to do it.
And
like,
the craziest thing is, it's going to be middle of winter. Nuh-uh.
Oh, the way he was like, I'm like,
oh no, I've been.
I don't be spitting. Okay.
But it's going to be in the middle of winter. So it's like we gotta do it. Like we gonna be driving. That's why I hope like the weather be cool, because we know for sure where we at is just snow season. Like it'll snow. Right. So hopefully it just be clear till we get to where we gotta get to, and then it can do what we gotta do.
We should look at the weather history and look to see if we can maybe leave around the time where it's usually not as bad. Maybe we can look at the history, even though it's no guarantee.
Right, because it's January, February.
But it's the end of February, so it's about to be March. So it's
you
like,
said it's end of February.
It'll be the end of February.
But do we gotta leave like beginning of February?
Not
Depending
the
on
beginning of February.
or mid, like probably around your birthday.
Or, but yeah.
Yeah. But Kill said stagnant folks stay offended because they aren't moving.
Oh my god.
I like that. I hate speaking on myself too, but folks be mad just for you having a dream, for sure.
Oh my goodness.
And it's like, dang.
And it's like, it's not, I think it'd be weird because it's like, I'm literally accomplishing my goals. Like, I'm not trying to accomplish making you mad. Like, I'm literally just trying to accomplish things I want to do.
And
so,
people just take offense when you be like, oh, I'm not going to go to that party. I got work to do. Like somebody will take that offensive, like, oh, you think you too good? Like, come to the party, you got to work. It's
but
like,
if we had a regular, like, if we were literally going to, like, this is not no shade to, like, a Walmart employee or anything, but if we were like, oh, no, I literally got a shift, like, I'm about to literally go to work.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay.
That's cool.
But when it comes to your own business, it's like, you ain't got to be doing that.
Like, oh, you can't take one off day?
But it's
like,
so
no,
weird.
I can't. For real.
Right, because I feel like it's really.
And Casey said, it's fabulous to see such young people being focused and building their future like y'all.
Oh,
really appreciate it. Both of y'all, Casey and Hill. I see you.
Truly appreciate that.
Special.
Man. And then I hope it don't come off as like, well, first of all, I think that's something I gotta learn too, because I just be like, I hope it don't come off this way. But I just do not be wanting people to think like, I don't know, like we're like, we care like so much about trying to get people to acknowledge us. It don't even be that. I just want to make sure it's known, like, we just want to basically be a circle of love. Like, we want to recycle love. We don't want to be like, we have love going out, but it's not coming back in. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like we want to feed each other love. Just like we literally going back and forth. We talking about each other's journeys. It's like, it's a cycle versus some people will literally be like,
oh, I don't want to talk about myself.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to talk about y'all. No, it's like we really want to have a cycle.
Yeah.
We don't want it to just feel like, it's just constantly only about us, or it's just constantly, it's a cycle of love. Okay?
Shoot, like a family.
For real.
Like, when you get to chop it up. That's why we were saying it's our family.
Yeah, literally.
Our family.
Yeah, because that's kind of why even with like the meaning of arts, is really like ambitious, real, thankful, and team driven. Because it's like we literally take those 4 things to heart. Like that's what really matters to us. So we feel like that's something that can mean something to anybody who is on that same mission. Like that can mean something to anybody. So it's like we're the art family.
Yeah.
Those principles in a family. Yeah, y'all make me want to just go, I don't know. Like conversations
write
like
down this list for real, because it's like, I love having conversations like this, because it's a motivating conversation for real.
Yeah.
Because it's like, shoot, all of us, we talking about each other's stuff, and it's like, dang, y'all just gave us some tips.
And some motivation.
Heck shit.
Because y'all gave us tips on like just time management, just different ideas on how we can try to get our stuff in order, a little more in order. And even talking about like Casey, land and stuff.
Man, that's wrong.
So it's like in the homeschooling, it's just a reminder. You not alone out here. And even just talking to Cute, like, girl, we need to come there and get some food. That's so sad, because I'm just thinking, like, dang. Have you ever had, dang, what was it called? Dope, I think it's Dope A Vegan. I don't want to.
Yeah.
The Dope A Vegan from something raw.
Yeah. Kill, do you be trying out the vegan restaurants there?
Right, because I know you said you was on the
one?
organic.
She said the slide is still on Belle Island or Belle Isle.
Oh, Belle Isle. See, okay.
I didn't care about the mansion, but close by there are plenty of historic homes. I would definitely give it a tour, and I need one when I'm in Ohio. Oh, for sure.
Hey, okay.
We got you.
You see, we've been trying to really work our way around Ohio, because it's crazy how we didn't live here for 30 years.
Man.
We're 30. But we didn't live here for 30 years.
And we still finding out stuff about it.
Yeah, it's like we just found a waterfall probably a couple years ago. It's a beautiful waterfall.
Didn't even know we had a waterfall.
Didn't know.
That's crazy.
It's called Brandywine Falls. We did not know that even existed.
It's beautiful.
15 minutes away from us.
Man.
15 minutes away. And it's a whole bunch of other stuff that's here in Ohio.
Man.
That we want to go see. And then it's like a bunch of stuff just even in the States. So it's like we basically want to just, you know, take a few hours, see what's in the States.
Yeah. Before we get to jumping out of the States.
Right.
Like, let's see what we got to offer. Because we got a whole lot of stuff to offer in, like, I guess social media and other media it'll have you thinking like, oh, I need to go to France, I need to go to all these other spots outside of the United States.
Right.
But it's like, we really got some beautiful stuff here. Them people want to come here too.
Right.
And we got, 50 states?
Right.
51?
Is there anything beautiful you think we should come see in Detroit, Q? And is there anything beautiful you think we should see in Alabama? Like,
right.
South Alabama? Because we just been trying to take notes. Like, even in our other lives, we had people tell us like, oh, y'all should check out this place. Because I think that's kind of the beauty of, like, even being alive is to experience, like, the beautiful wonders of the world. Like, just seeing, like, some of the stuff that nature done did. Sometimes it be, man, then mess some stuff up. But it be cute after. No.
She said, I've been to a few vegan spots in Ann Arbor, but I'm not vegan, so I don't go there often.
Gotcha.
So, what's some of your favorite restaurants?
Right, because I mean, some of them be having vegan options. Like, we just saw a spot here, and they're not a vegan restaurant, but they have like a vegan gumbo, and I was like, ooh, I want to try that, because I never had like a vegan gumbo. And well, no, I never had a gumbo. At least I don't remember, because I literally was a vegetarian since like 16. And then I transitioned into eating fish when I was like 21. Then I stopped eating fish. And it was like, basically, gumbo never was, it seemed like I'll never be able to have gumbo.
Yeah.
But I saw that at a restaurant that wasn't vegan. So it's like some places just got options.
Yeah. She said, my friends love the trap vegan. Honestly, downtown Detroit is being upgraded. Yeah, trap vegan, I ain't gonna lie, I hate.
Right.
That's the one that had like them saucy cauliflower ones.
Yup.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we appreciated that experience.
Oh yeah, we gotta go back. For sure.
Yes, we had that. We like, what the? Wait. What? Like, that was
fire.
So good.
Damn, I'm ready to go bite.
Yes, man. That's so crazy.
But we gonna have a nice little fun road trip, because I want to definitely stop and we gonna be, by the time we done, we done been and ate everything.
Right, we gonna be
not full. Everything, but a lot.
How much is it? A lot.
We might have to weigh ourselves before and after.
Right.
It's going down.
Right. Man, that's actually funny.
But in order for that to even happen, like, we still gonna do it for sure. But we still got a whole lot of stuff to take care of before that date, and for us to even do that.
Right.
So
it's like a lot of stuff that gotta get taken care of.
Yes.
Basically, we need to write our list based off of the things that we need to get done before then, so we can leave and just feel like okay.
Especially the main thing is finishing this dang on water house.
Yep.
So
and it's almost to the finish.
Heck shit. So we want that boy finished, have a tenant in there maybe, and yeah, be coming back, figuring out what the next project gonna be. So, and it's crazy because we gotta finish that house, like, right off the top of my head, I'm gonna let y'all know. I wanna finish the stuff at grandma's house, so finish the repairs that need to be made over there, so that can be on my brain. Had a hoarder house finished, so that can be on my brain. And at least having this house about ready. If not ready, about ready. So when we come back, probably we gotta do the floors, probably some new countertops, and then we're gonna be gone, because we planning on trying to grab our RV and our truck too before we hit the road too. So if we do that, we be coming home packing this stuff up and stopping at no lights, figuring out the next project.
And technically on that list too is like decluttering, like getting rid of a lot more stuff. And we actually been recording that journey though, but like here and there we just been getting rid of stuff. Like even with our kids' toys, like it got to the point where we was like, wait a minute.
Man,
they
what is this
don't
stuff?
even want to play with these toys. Like they had the wrong toys on. Basically, that was it.
Yeah.
They got the wrong toys. They need toys that fit them. Versus, it'll be people who kind of like, oh, here's a gift here and there. Like everybody giving them what they want to give them. Yeah,
here's a toy, and they play with it for a day and be like, whatever.
Yeah, we of course grateful that they even thought of them in that way. But we just realized like they got the wrong toys. That's why they don't want to play with them.
They got a whole bunch. They had a whole bunch of toys. Like we got a basement just full of toys.
Well, had a basement full of toys.
So we started packing up a whole bunch of stuff and then started giving stuff away. So
and now it's funny because people are starting to like take note. Like, oh dang, they serious. Because we even got people, they telling our family members like, oh, don't buy that because you know they trying to downsize for RV. Like you might as well not even get that. Did you talk to them? You might as well ask them. Like, but we not trying to be difficult. We just trying to only put money towards stuff that matters.
Yeah. Kia said there are many nice restaurants in Detroit. My favorite restaurant downtown is Savannah Blue or Greek Town Casino.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go see what's popping there for sure.
Yeah.
We might need to look that up and see.
Right. My phone died, y'all. Oh, look, that's pretty cool.
Casey said, no interesting places I can think of here. It is rural.
Oh.
So we normally travel other places and the beach.
Okay.
Okay, for sure. Might have to pull up our own land with a 4-wheeler, slide through that boy like,
I ain't stopping at no lights.
That's why we need a toy hauler for real, so we might bring a 4-wheeler.
This the business one?
Yeah.
Okay. Aww. Okay. What is it again?
Wait, what you looking at?
I'm typing in our sorry, y'all. We just
Savannah
make
Blue.
sure we take note. Savannah Blue.
And Greek Town Casino. Kia said, get the oxtails, Ty. And the roasted potatoes, right?
Okay. Hey.
Like, how you know I was going to dabble and mess around?
Hey, that's Ty for sure. He be like, what am I today? I feel like that's really how it should be, though. I don't think you should hold yourself to any, like, I don't even really like the vegan stamp, but I understand they do that. So it's like, okay, you know you can come here. But I feel like it's like...
We just be like, we healthy for real.
Yeah, it's like, that's what we trying to do. We trying to be healthy.
Because I don't eat meat like, every day. Like, I used to be like Ray used to cook meals, I'll be like, hold on, where the meat at? And it's like, now I'll be like, look at her crazy. Like, why the heck you cook this meat? Like, why we got meat in the house? But when we, like, go places and try stuff, I definitely, like, I'd rather eat, like, eat. Especially if it's an experience with a meal. Like, let me see what it's here for.
Right. Cause that's what it really be about, the experience.
Casey said, "Ain't no lights." Lady, that's rule. Around there like,
Dang, what's the speed limit on the like?
It's probably
standard?
like 45 if it's like a rural street. Usually,
but I don't know. We seen where was we? We were in Worcester, and 50, it was like 55? Well, I thought it was 60.
No, that probably was the freeway then.
Maybe it was 55. No,
it
that
had to be
the
like
freeway.
55.
When we rode past like the farms and all that was Worcester, Ohio. Worcester, woo! It was a lot of land down there. It was pretty though, but because we actually were looking at, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Ravenna, but we were looking at some acreage out there, and it was like, it was rural, but right around the corner, it was like, no, I wouldn't say city.
Right. It was
like,
that give me like tourists.
Exactly.
Like getting off the freeway, and then you can stop and shop at a bunch of little Walmart and all these other little stores.
Right.
But I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of like the perfect for what we was looking at, because it was like we was tucked away from people. Mm-hmm. But if we wanted to go shoot to a Walmart or something like that, like we can, but we ain't got to for real. We can stay nestled where we at, and not even have to worry about that city lifestyle.
Right. But it was
promotion.
Yeah, it was like a few things with that land though, because it was like, first of all, it came with a lot of the stuff we wanted. Like it had a well, it had what else?
Oh well, that boy had apple trees.
Right. Oh my God.
Growing apple trees. Yes, I ain't gonna lie, I had 2 of them. I wanted to go back just to get some more apples.
Wait a minute, I didn't even taste the apple.
You didn't.
Oh my God.
She was scared.
I was.
She was scared.
But now that I think about it, it's just funny.
She don't be scared when you eat apple from the store.
Right, exactly.
Ain't that crazy how our mind works?
Yeah.
Like, what? That came out your yard. Why I want an apple out your yard?
Man, but my mind is like, basically my mind is different now.
Yeah.
Like how I was saying, like, it's funny how they be like, oh, you growing food. Like, ugh. You can run it in your backyard. Like, yeah. Like, that should be more, it should be normalized. Like, it should be okay. Mm-hmm. Like, it shouldn't seem scary. Like, I'm scared to eat from my ground. Well, I don't know, though. Because these days, people be dumping anything.
Man.
But, anyways, that house had, like, it even had, like, a cellar, like a canning cellar where you could, like, store up cans. It had the, like, for the heat.
Oh, it had oil.
Yeah.
It had oil furnace, like a big oil tank.
Yeah, it had, septic.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it had like a lot of stuff.
Type on grid.
Exactly.
That's what it really was.
Exactly.
It's like only the power coming from them.
Yeah.
And my plan is to get like solar panels and stuff like that. Casey, do you got solar panels where you at?
Right.
Or do you got like city power?
Right. And I'm curious, Kiel, are you pretty much in the city life, or are you in the like, if you don't mind sharing, but like, do you like the city life, or do you like rural type of living? Like, I'm just curious. But with that house, it's still some like little weird stuff with it though.
Yeah, it wasn't like this is 100% the one.
Yeah, it wasn't 100%. But the cool thing is, it was definitely a art life vibe to it, because we was gonna have to do a whole transformation to it.
And you know, it's our type of house. He was like, "Oh yeah, just to let you know too, there's raccoons living in there. There's some bees over there." I'm like, "Oh, that's a damn shit. We go again," but we like, "Shoot, okay,
right?
That make it cheaper."
So we actually gonna share. It's like we pretty much gonna share all that. We've been recording all that, y'all. So it's like, just know we got some stuff to share.
Yeah. Casey said everybody ride lawnmowers and four-wheelers or golf carts around town. Especially if they go over 60.
Oh my goodness, that is so crazy. Like,
he said no city but country. That's what I actually meant to say, like the city power. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying. But okay.
Wow.
Kiel said city life, but I respect rural because I love farmers and farmer markets. But my fear of rodents keep me by cement.
Ooh,
man, I'm not even gonna lie.
What's
that's one thing that be throwing me off.
Hey, girl, I thought it was something wrong.
I seen a documentary on Discovery on Animal Planet,
Mhm.
and this dude had a farm, and it was type infested with mice. Like and they ate all the corn to the point that they was eating each other because it wasn't no more food. I seen that. I said, boy, ain't no way,
Ain't no way.
man. And it's crazy because I know our land definitely gonna be smelling like peppermint. Cause I'm gonna be spraying that everywhere. I don't want no rodents. They gonna be like, boy, that man yard over there be minty fresh.
Bubble party.
Oh dang! Hold on. Like, ooh, you
Say
got
what's up,
bubble
kid?
breath.
What's up, Casey?
With art
Hi,
like kids.
Casey.
I like kids.
He said they the Art Life kids.
I got me pajamas.
Hey.
Pajamas.
I was thinking
I
about
have Barbie pajamas on.
I got
Look, we ain't got no sponsorship about Barbie. You about
Right.
Aww, please, Barbie. I just need one doll that look like me with the puff puffs and this and
You
everything.
might have to go to
That
the
is yours or Ava?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They
that's
make
mine.
nice sounds.
Oh, that's I don't know. That's yours.
That's this mine?
Move, bubble.
Right?
That is this
Dripping.
Yeah, I'm
I don't know. No, it ain't yours. Get up out of here. He talking about, is this mine? We got 2 cupcakes in here.
Right, one for me and one for daddy.
We just came from my niece's 6-month birthday
mine?
party.
It's no
Yeah.
mine.
Have y'all ever heard of that? That's some new stuff.
Right.
Talking about 6 months half birthday.
like
We need to celebrate our half birthday. We need to start doing that for real.
me too.
Okay.
Casey said my problem is a bobcat. Oh, do you need a bobcat?
Bubble.
Oh no, you talking about bobcats?
Wait a
Oh, hold on, you
dude.
blowing bubbles on the computer.
Oh Lord, hold up.
Hold on, this one we got insurance. Nope, you gotta get back. Get back. Insurance canceled on this laptop. You gotta get back.
Dude, get a paper towel. Right there, dude.
But you talking
TJ.
about bobcats. Oh yeah, I had to go outside every day with a shotgun.
Oh my gosh. One thing that I like to watch is like the hog hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That,
it
oh,
was
in
just
Alabama, do y'all got hogs? I know them hogs be tearing up them fields.
I was looking like some pork and I was thinking, dang.
Kia said, hey children. And Casey said, hey y'all.
Oh.
Hey, Keo.
Kia said 6-month party is wild. Beyond wild. That's why I'm like, wait, what? 6 months.
Like,
Yes.
But it is like some extra stuff that was involved for her to be celebrating in 6 months.
No.
Yeah.
Because she tried to have a child before, so, and it was some issues. So we was like, we respected this time,
Right.
but
like,
it better not be no
Rainbow Baby.
1.5 year after that.
You forgot to tell her that.
like
He was talking.
Like it says some Nova's half story. Like, oh wow.
It's Nova party.
It was no.
Like I guess
Hey, it's time y'all getting
Look,
a
he got a
big.
silly string. It's funny because that be one thing too
So
about
here.
us having like
Here's
such a flexible
that- that's
schedule.
mine.
It be like sometimes we'll pretty much like basically we just flex it. We
Yeah.
literally flex it. But it seemed like kind of putting more boundaries on our schedule will kind of help us get more stuff done.
The
Yeah.
match. The match.
Like this.
The match. So I
One
got
of
the match.
one of the issues
Yep.
is us
Oh,
flexibility.
sorry
Then we don't
guys.
walk right now.
Right. All you gotta do is tell him to get to read and he'll get up out of here. What they say? Come here.
Oh my! Don't do my baby like that.
Look,
Don't
see?
do him like
He like,
that.
school, no. Look, he got up out of here quick.
Say, hey, our
Oh my
family.
gosh. Man, that's one
Say
thing.
hi, our
I
family.
noticed
That's
that-
what I'm about to do. Say hi, our kids.
Okay, bye our kids. But that's one thing about boys versus, well, at least our son versus our daughter. Woo wee!
2 different
Two-
species.
Oh my god. Woo! I don't know if it's just literally a boy and girl thing, but our son, he would rather like do hands-on stuff before he want to do like anything
I'm spilling water on
that
myself.
got to do with like you gotta sit down and look at books. So it's like, just like he was like, do this, read this, and he like, oh no, I'm good. That's for school time. That ain't for right now. But I bet you if he would have said like, come type this for me. He would have been like, okay. But with our daughter, she used to like want to. Oh, it's just.
Dang, Casey said, I do. Keep that thing on her.
Hey.
She said there is some of everything out here in the Wild Kingdom. Most of the time, due to having chickens and everything like chickens, for real.
Oh my!
I seen that. People were saying raccoons was do raccoons kill chickens? I think dude was talking about it was a raccoon, coyotes. They snatch up little chicks and stuff. Bobcats. Oh wait. If you wanna look, let me tell you, I'm gonna give you a tip. You wanna carry a handgun that'll put him down. You gotta get you a Glock 29. That is a 10mm. Even though it's gonna hurt when you shoot that joint, but it's gonna hurt them a whole lot more.
Look, you need to be asking, what you think about a Glock 29? It sounds like she already thumping.
Right.
Might have to ask her what's her thoughts on the Glock 29.
Man, cause that's crazy. I actually just seen this dude kill a bear with a Glock 29, which is a 10mm handgun. And after I seen that, I'm like, oh, I made the right choice. We just gotta buy a different style ammo. But when we get out there, I ain't messing around. But Bobcats, I was just about to say, like, hey, we might need to buy some land in dang on Alabama.
Never mind.
But I forgot, like, there, Tennessee, we was looking at some land and stuff.
Oops.
And I'm like, dang, they got some wild animals.
Yeah.
Like, right now, we just dealing with probably coyotes we might see here and now and then. We ain't gonna see them walking down the street. But we'll probably see them at a park.
Yeah,
on
like,
the freeway.
Sorry, y'all. I'm kidding.
But, yeah, no. Bears, we ain't seeing no bears.
Unless
we see a bear
loose from the zoo.
Right.
Like
Bear got
that
the zoo.
actually, something got loose from the zoo.
It was a bear.
It was a bear?
Yeah.
But it's so sad because the animals at the zoo, they be so like drugged up, they probably wouldn't do it.
Right though, they
I
probably
don't
like,
know.
people, let me
Never
run
know.
away from them. I'm trying to get back to my family.
But you never know. Once again, it don't matter if it's like a nice dog. You never know. Might be a sneak.
Sneak attack.
Right.
I got attacked, almost got attacked by a chocolate lab when I was doing cable. And he was in the yard playing with his little family. He seen me and was like, oh yeah, dinner time. Man,
Oh yeah, dinner time.
I swear, that was scary because I was carrying a heavy ladder on my back.
Oh my God.
So I'm trying to crack the dog with the dang on ladder. He dodging that boy like, whoop, whoop, still trying to get at me. And then he got right behind me where he was about to bite my leg. And I just dropped the ladder on his ass like, whoop. And he dodged the ladder, but then the dude was calling him, so he ran back over in the yard. Yeah, I ain't playing with you, playboy.
Can I get an apple?
Then don't talk about
we gotta get more apples. You can get an orange though.
Dang,
We just got apples like 1 day. Oh wait, 2 days. Wait, yeah, 2 days ago.
See,
we
bought a bad batch. We bought a bad batch of apples. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about
school.
Yeah.
You want to read again? Look. Meow.
Don't do my
Keel said, where do you park your RV when you downsize? Do you guys have an RV parks or do you have to buy a plot of land?
So
That's something we figuring out too.
that's literally a major part of why we keep on like going back and forth. Because basically those are our options. But we already have a couple of plots of land that we can park on, but we don't know if we would feel comfortable parking on.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Can we eat this as a snack?
What's that? Peanut butter cookie shit?
we got questions.
Y'all don't get up out of here. You gonna close the refrigerator?
Oh, I told it.
Lord. See, they be feeling like all the time.
Yeah, like, ooh,
Wait,
they talking to people. Let me ask some stuff.
But we
And they
still
supposed to be getting
processing
oranges.
their ass.
Supposed to be getting oranges. She
Peanut
ended up getting
crackers.
some cheese crackers.
It's orange.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter crackers.
Alright, get up out of here. Peanut butter and jelly.
Daddy, think about jelly head.
Yeah, mama.
That's
Your mama.
Alright, I'm
Babe,
telling you,
see,
I'm calling Granny.
I want y'all to take notes.
I'm calling Granny.
Take notes.
They talk about my mama.
Take note of this. And then he'll be the same one telling him, like, don't say that. And it's like, you just said it. Kids are little mirrors. But
She
yeah.
said where we park our RV. So we actually got a few lots for real.
Yeah.
Not a few, we got 2. So we got.
Well, technically, we have space behind.
Right.
The property.
So one of the properties we got a lot behind there, and then at grandma's house we got a lot on the side of her house. So it's like it'd come down to anything. It's like we definitely have somewhere to park, and plus we still own other houses that got like nice size yards. So we could just be like, hey, we just here for the night. We parking in the yard type stuff.
Right.
But that's we looking for land and stuff like that too. But we definitely got RV parks and stuff like that to always like fall back on. But we don't want to have to rely on them. Exactly. So that's why we really want to find the perfect land for real. Just to know like, all right, we got a home base.
Right.
Like even here, we in this house, like technically this would be our home base. So we'd be parking this boy in the yard. The neighbors would be mad. They already mad about us parking our dump trailers, enclosed trailers.
Yeah, we literally are outgrowing this space. So it's like, and it's so funny because we've been, like we said, we've been getting stuff together, just giving a lot of donations away and stuff. But our picture that been on the wall for years, years, just randomly decided to fall for no reason.
Like nothing pushed it. Nothing. That boy was just like, swoop, held for one, and then just fell. Boom.
That was literally when that was like a little bit after we were talking about like just talking it out about stuff we need to do, stuff we need to get rid of. That picture randomly fell.
We like, you know what?
That's
we don't even know why you in here. Picture of New York. We ain't from New York. Put it in the pile.
Right, donations. Literally.
Man.
So it was like,
might need to get that to my uncle. You want this picture? He from New York.
Oh,
wow. Remember they mentioned it when they came in.
Wow. And I'm not even gonna lie. When I got that picture, it was just a discounted picture. But now that I'm thinking about it, I could have put meaning on it and be like, oh, that was our first trip where we figured out that we were a little crazy. Because when we went to New York, that's funny. Now I didn't put meaning on the picture. God dang it. But we could have been thinking about it like this is a reminder that we are crazy. Yeah. We need to taking risks. Yeah. And lead to experiences. Yeah. So we gotta keep them. For sure. I'm just playing. Look at you! We're talking about so we gotta keep
them. Throw it in the trash.
For sure, he ain't listening.
Yes, I am. I'll read it too. Casey said, down on my honey's property. Oh, she got 130 miles over the way. Okay. She said, I heard honey's property. 30 miles over there, they got alligators everywhere.
Okay,
Whoa.
I'm about to pee real quick.
Okay.
That's a different type of animal.
Yeah, Mom.
Go ahead. Where are you going in the basement?
Scary cat. He's scared. Go ahead. What you doing? You gotta use the bathroom?
Oh my.
Go turn on the light.
Go ahead, dude. Go.
Turn it on. This dude, how you be scared in your own house? Like.
That's from people playing jokes with him, scaring him.
Yeah,
but it don't be us. It be his grandma.
But alligators, I ain't gonna lie, that's different. That's definitely different. You gotta come out. You might just have to come out. Bow. Alligators is crazy.
How do they get rid of alligators? Like,
how you get rid of an alligator?
They shoot them with a little euthanizer.
Do they call it like the pest control and he come out wrangle them and release them somewhere else?
Be careful.
Okay, bye.
Okay, hi. No,
bye, ARTTFamily.
Bye.
Say bye, ARTT.
Bye, our kid.
Bye, our kid.
How cute. He's trying to be our friend.
So he come back up. He's like, ooh, they let me stay up.
Right, what time is it?
10, 12.
Ooh.
Casey also said, and I just thought about it, most homeschool programs do have a parent portal, and other homeschooling parents are able to connect and communicate with each other.
Right. With I'm not sure about Me Academy, because I see that they got it where kids can kind of like communicate with each other, which I think is really cool. Like they can buy stuff from each other's businesses. But that's actually interesting to see. Like, I wonder if they got a parent portal like for local parents But randomly, literally like a couple days ago, a ad popped up for. Remember I was telling you it was like a homeschool co-op that popped up that was like literally in a city near us. So I'm like, oh yeah, need to check into that. But it was just like an ad on Instagram. They must have been listening to me. Like, it'll be nice to find some other groups that are homeschooling. They probably were listening.
Right.
You know how these phones work.
It was like, we got
Beef
you.
chips.
Hey, let me tell you something. We got some beet chips. I don't even eat beets, but that would got a little appetizing that one.
You said, look, you ain't either.
Not appetite, but aroma.
Yeah. But they not
These
bad.
are sun-dried beet chips. Y'all read these?
They might not be sun-dried. I believe these are like dehydrated.
And Tracy said, nope. Game warden said, leave them alone. But people be feeding them.
Feeding them what?
Or they are feeding off the fish ponds.
Wow.
Dang.
That's gonna be something we have to learn too. Like learn what's gonna be allowed around the land. And it's so funny because everything is pretty much unfolding with the process of getting an RV. Like we keep on just figuring out new things with that.
Right.
Like, okay, I was just telling him like I don't know if I'm gonna be comfortable over there by myself in the RV, or even like
Right, the
how
spots
you
where we
talking
got our
about,
lots.
yeah, like, and how you talking about like, okay, it's if when you get certain land, certain areas, you gotta make sure you're aware of what animals are over there and what are the laws too. Like what do you have to
Dang,
do?
right.
And if you see one of these animals, are you forced to call animal control?
'Cause
Or
my
can
thing
you
is,
do something to the animal?
what if they got you pinned down?
Exactly.
Because be like, hold on, let me call the game warden.
Right.
Hello. Shoot first. But I guess probably if it's like, all right, you could have ran
Right.
versus you done shot him here, running away from you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's so funny how much thought go into stuff. But we were just watching like this YouTube family, and they was talking about it like, yeah, we just bought the RV, and then they pretty much just figured out all the issues after they bought it. We don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I'm good. I don't want to do that. That's why we've been like slowly going into it.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Technically, we've been slowly going into it because we've been studying for like a couple of years.
Actually,
So like now we starting to take it serious. Like we even been talking about it like, dang, like we seriously about to do this.
mm-hmm.
Like it's not just like a anymore. It's like we about to do this.
And it's crazy how much work you gotta take and do to live minimalist.
Right.
Like, just to live like we used to live back in the day. On land. It's like, dang, I gotta do all this stuff. Take care of this shitty stuff first. Then we can get out there and do that. Because even another reason why we get in our RV too is because we still gonna be doing properties. Like we still gonna be fixing up houses. So it's like,
it's not like we about to just retire. Like, oh, we about to stop doing houses.
we got our land. But it's gonna be like putting our RV to the property we working on, and bam, fixing that joint up. Or it might be yeah. But eventually we gonna get to the point where we just pay somebody to fix it up. But it's like we still gonna be there having a hand on it because I never just 100% just trust somebody to fix something the right way.
But it's weird though, because I just feel like that's also a part of life. Like, I don't know. It would feel weird to me to just be like, oh yeah, I don't want to have to do stuff like that no more. I don't know.
No, it's crazy because this
That's
is,
the difference
it's like
between-
fun. We like doing it.
Yeah.
But it's just different tasks.
Yeah, like I don't want to do everything by myself.
First of all, wait till the next video because I had a near-death experience
You think you
Well,
would
I
have
wouldn't
died?
have died. Man, you never know
You
though.
could have been crippled.
Cause what if I fell out there head first?
Right, though.
Out of here.
Mm.
Yes, Billy.
Mm.
One dude has built a ramp for gators in his pond so it can get out. Oh no. Rattlesnake infested too? Oh no.
Infested?
That's crazy. People feeding gators. I forgot about the snake. That's scary. That's one thing right there. It's like, whoa. We're gonna be spending a lot of bread on snake repellent. We definitely gonna have to spray some for the deers and ticks. Not deers, but ticks and fleas. Do you have to deal with that, Casey? Like fleas, ticks? Do we do anything to prevent it?
Right.
That be the little stuff people don't talk about.
Even
in the city. Cause the house we live in now, like we got a whole lot of deer activity. So it's a high chance that our yard can get infested with fleas. But the house we moved to before this on the other side of town, the same city, like we ain't had that many deer, so we never worried about fleas when it came with our dogs. They always was good. But we moved over here, it was another animal. Now we gotta spray our yard down twice a year. Cause deers be walking through.
And rabbits.
Rabbits, groundhogs now. Crazy.
It was like just in case.
Casey said, "Only he better hope that alligator doesn't kill him." Casey, kudos to you because I have limited wilderness skills. Oh, Casey said it doesn't work.
Wow.
Dang. That's what I ain't gonna lie. I be seeing that a lot too. Like just for the stuff I be buying and like repel stuff. Man, I done bought groundhog repellent. A whole bunch of stuff, man. I done poured it where the groundhogs was coming in. This is like in our yard out here. And looked out the window and he's still out there. I'm like, man, I just spent all this money on this repellent, spray stuff down. Man, BS.
And then be looking at us like, hey, neighbor.
Like, this man, one day I opened the curtain, this dude got the nerve to be sitting in front of the garage door like this. I swear he was just saying like this. I'm like, oh no, you too comfortable, bro. I'm like, oh no, this one I had to take it up a notch. But it's crazy because once we bring our dog back, I ain't seen him since. She said I spray every 3 months, but it's been super rainy and the chickens help pecking everything. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Chickens definitely be eating them fleas and ticks out the grass. That's why I wanted chickens. And I was thinking about getting like some goats. I really ain't want to do the cows yet, cause them boys big. That's a lot of dookie, big dookie turds. But I want to get some goats. And goats be crapping too. But you know, something that a natural lawnmower.
Fertilize the soil.
That too. But if we got a lot of land, it's like I'm the type of person I'd rather have more wilderness than like grass. Because if we got 10 acres of grass to cut, I ain't got time. I ain't about it. Listen, we gonna have more time on our hands, but I don't know. It might be fun. Cause when I'm on the ride more, when I be cutting our properties now, it be cool for real. It's therapeutic.
I just want to be able to see around our house.
Yeah, for sure. I'd definitely rather have like around our house mowed so we can see a fox or something.
I'm curious, who are some of the YouTubers that y'all like to watch on here? Like, when you brought that up, I just thought about like, I don't know if you ever heard of Goon Squad, but I just thought about how they live up in the hills. And it's like, I wonder what kind of animals they deal with.
Yeah. I know they be dealing with rats, big rats in Tennessee.
New York rats?
Casey said, they don't care. She said, I'll be trying to stay alive in these woods.
Man.
Hey, I done spit up, beat up my dang on mouth.
Oh.
Oh, she said IAG Farms. Yeah, we watching it too.
Oh yeah.
They didn't bought like more land and stuff.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. The last videos I saw.
They was helping their mom find land, but she found hers.
Okay, yeah, that's the last I was updated with.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, man. I swear I just can't wait because it's just like, see, having these conversations, and I ain't gonna lie, be making my heart race. And then I'll be like, all right, I'll be back. Let me go paint. Like, cause I feel like that's just another step that's gonna put us closer. But we really do need to, like, when we get off live, we really do need to just pull out the notebook and really write down what we need to do.
So
I wish we would have brought home the dry erase boards, but over there.
yeah.
Even though I got like jot down this in my phone, but I think it'd be better when it's on the boards.
Yeah. So what you want to do?
So we gotta get the right these 20 times. I said we gotta get the right these 20 times.
What time is it?
10:25.
Okay. Well, shoot, we can say that now. So we can, before we get sleepy, then we're gonna mess around and be like, look, yo, I done went and got me some okra. This how you know when I'm trying to get some energy, because I done got to snacking.
Oh look, he said he actually gave / sold Grandma Lily the back portion of his land. Wow, I didn't even know that.
Wait, what happened?
IAG Farms.
What
The
did
back
he do?
part of his land, he gave it to his mom.
Oh wow! After they was actually looking for her some land, and then they had the family.
Right, it was family land they was looking at too.
And so they decided to pass on the family.
No,
land?
'cause it's weird. I seen a video of her actually getting that because it was like her dad's house, her family house, or whatever.
Okay.
But then after that, I seen another video. They were saying they were searching again. So that's probably when boom they ended up in the back here. That make a whole lot of sense too. That's fire, man. That's why I cannot wait to just get some land.
Right, and that was amazing too because like they also doing they doing the homeschooling,
Mm-hmm.
and that's so cool because they've been putting their houses together. I seen that they were like rehabbing their house.
Right, that like the mobile home that they in,
Mm-hmm.
that was actually raw. That's why I be loving stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like watch people just turn nothing into something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, she said Family Feud happened and he did that for Grandma Lily. Wow, that makes sense.
Wow.
It's funny because I don't be watching certain videos, right? Because I be like, dang, I know Ray gonna want to watch this, and she be doing something, and then she do the same thing, like, all right, I ain't gonna watch that yet because I know he gonna want to watch it, and then it's like we never watch it, like every time.
Back up.
Yeah.
We
like,
might have to
we gotta
just
catch
watch
up.
it and then talk about it together.
Mm-hmm. Like Casey, what they was talking about today? Kitty said I watched a variety form praise to educational podcasts like Club Shay Shay. We watching that too. So like Joseph Carter, the Mink Man, he trained his minks to hunt rats and farms.
What?
I love all renovation and animal rooms. That's raw. I ain't gonna lie, I seen that with the minks. Cause I'm like, we might have to get us a couple minks.
Wow.
Especially when we get our land. Like, hey, you see anything crawling, I don't care if it's a little mole. Eating.
Wow.
Kitty said, and a bunch of documentaries and ARTTFamily. That's what I'm talking about. We watched them too.
We happen to be on your list.
Heck yeah. Definitely watch because someone called CPS on Tim and Megan. Yes, we've seen that, and I think it'd be so weird when people do that. That is just so weird. Because it's like, you clearly mad for some reason. Because it's like, I feel like people know that they can, like, mess up something, that's one thing that you can mess around and alert them people. You cannot, you probably ain't even did nothing, but you can alert them people and they will literally show up to your house, and that'll like really throw a whole loophole into your stuff, man. Now you gotta figure out some stuff. That stuff is irritating, man. People is just weird. That's why we be on only positive vibes over here. Like, we can see like a negative comment or something, we just throw it away. And like our negative comments, it be really racist comments for real. Like somebody will say something racist, and guess what? We don't even comment back. Boot, block, get you out of here. You clearly don't even want to come over here, and you don't like us, what we got going on, clearly. Because you coming over here on some racist stuff, so we just gonna block you. You ain't even gotta see our channel no more.
Right.
Like, you weird. It's a bunch of people saying all this positive stuff, and you want to come over with bad vibes.
Right.
It's good vibes only this way.
And that's not to say, like, it be some people who would say stuff like, they'll kind of be like, why would y'all do that? And then we'll be like, you know what? Oh, your point of view actually do make sense. We'll consider that for next time. See, we like to have conversations.
Yeah.
Anybody who right off the bat be disrespectful, we just be like, no.
Yeah, like, no. But we get when people comment and be like, oh, this shouldn't have been like that, or blah, blah, blah. And then we be like, oh, so, and what makes you feel that way? Or we literally ask, like, all right, hold on, before we get to jumping back at you, whoa, this will really happen, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So,
And, like, even in their case, like, how them people fall up, that's just so, I don't know.
And wasn't it something like, the kids was like roaming the land or something like that, or got left in part of the land or something. People weird. They need to be home.
I know.
Worry about yourself.
I did see something where they had to end up putting a comments off or something.
All right, I do see that they comments off now.
But that's even weird for you to have to end up doing that. It's like you can't even talk to your supporters.
Yeah, that sucks.
That really sucks.
As you said, I'm gonna find a meat rack guy. That show was so addicting. As you said, the Blackburns and their renovation channel. People are so despicable. Yes, they are. I'm about to look up the Blackburns. Let's see what they doing. It says a renovation channel. We love the people that's renovating. We be just seeing people pop up on our feed, and we be like, oh shoot. That's funny because like we like super like supportive, especially if you got something cool going on, or if you doing something in the same lane as us.
Right.
It's like clearly we like it.
Anyway.
Yeah, because it's like clearly we like it, so we be supportive with other people's shit.
Yeah, we don't care how many subscribers or nothing.
Right, heck no. Oh Lord, I looked up Blackburns. They didn't show somebody black with a burn.
Oh.
Hold on.
They said literally.
I didn't put Blackburns. I'm tweaking.
Who will? Anybody like okra?
Alright, right over here eating on some okra.
We used to have one of our supporters, her name was like was Miss Carmen. She had said like, oh, I'll make you some gumbo with some okra.
Alright, Miss Carmen, where you at?
Right, I hope she's been fine.
We still coming from okra. Well, great okra.
No take
I'm
backs.
gonna try. Blackburns ever after?
Blackburns ever after?
Now we going on a budget.
Hey. Here I go. I just had a song in my mind. And it was dun dun dun. Here I go. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh.
Hold up.
Little jar of water.
It's a big jar of water. This has been so fun. I'm going to find the ISG Farms and Blackburns Garage. Good night, everyone. Until next Sunday. All right, kiddos and Mike. We appreciate you coming up on this joint and having a good conversation. Thank you for all the recommendations.
Yes. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us.
Heck, sure.
And hopefully we see y'all next Sunday. We're trying to make this a weekly thing.
Right, and come on early enough, because sometimes when we come on this joint too late, it be like notifications don't go out or people just fall asleep. Be asleep already.
Right.
So we were trying to hop on this joint at 7, early enough. Even though we hopped on at 8, 7 or 8.
Right.
But I like to try to do it a little early.
Yeah. So it was nice hanging with y'all, and thanks again. We about to go write down some goals.
We sure
and
did.
get our time management down pat for the week. And we'll let y'all know how that goes if y'all end up being available next week.
Right, and stay tuned for the next video because we getting the roof put on. And I call myself helping these roofers, and I shouldn't, because I almost was on the ground. Literally, probably like 2 inches, centimeters. Y'all will see. But we definitely appreciate all y'all for coming on here and chopping it up with us.
Right.
Casey, big shout out to you. Big shout out to Kiel also, and big shout out to everybody else who's watching, who can't comment because you're watching on the TV. Still appreciate you.
Yep. Good night and have a great week.
Don't forget, there's 9 more days to. Wait, no. It's got 9 more days to Christmas.
9 more days. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all need to count down.
We count down for the new year.
Casey said Sunday is my YouTube day. Definitely been fun.
Hey.
Appreciate you, but we gonna definitely see you next Sunday.